Salute, salute, salute. What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, G? You already
What's up?
know it's your boy Joe Chapo back in the building. Another edition of If They Only Knew. What up, Stone Sailor? What's going on? What's good, G?
Not so good.
What you mean, yeah?
One of the channels I support, the one of the channel have
Mm-hmm.
liver cancer.
Oh, damn. That sucks, yo. Praise, man. Praise.
Do you
But,
mind if you could dump her link?
yeah, I don't care. You go. You can drop whoever's link you want, man.
She makes music.
That's what's up.
She makes good music. And
Nah, I'm in
I cry you a
Jacksonville.
bit today, Joe.
I'm in Jacksonville, Stone Sailor. What you said?
I cry you a bit today.
Oh, man, yeah.
I
Sucks.
cry. It's like, why is good people like that? Why? I don't understand. Always the good
Listen,
people.
listen. Just because they sick, it doesn't mean it's the end. You got to be positive. You got to give them positive vibes, good energy to keep them going.
Yeah, I know, but it's hard sometimes, Joe.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, I get it, man. Trust and believe. I get it. Yeah. Salute to the chat. Yo, make sure y'all smash that like button. Yeah, man. I know several people that passed from that. That I know people that beat it too. You know what I mean? So we got to be positive. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Hit any links you see in the chat. Yo, let's
I
support each
hate
other.
that word. Ugh, the C word. I hate it. Well, I would
Yeah,
do because my
yeah.
dad passed away cancer 20 years ago.
Yeah, man, it's a horrible thing, man. That's why we gotta take care of ourselves, man. Gotta take care of yourself.
And sometimes I'm worried all about my mom's like if I lose you, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so you gotta enjoy them while they're here, man. That's the main thing. You gotta enjoy them while they're here.
Yeah, that was RP and Bodo tell me, don't think like that. Think the positive
Mhm.
way. But sometimes it's hard to think that. Very hard.
Yeah,
No,
I get it.
it's not easy for me.
Trust me, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Because I
Guess
have
who's back?
I have a disability, and sometimes I don't think that well. And a lot of people doesn't understand.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh no, you get it. Like some people get it, but a lot of people doesn't realize that. It's like it's like
Yeah,
it's like for example, it's like sometimes when people text me or the comment, sometimes I
yeah,
don't understand what it means. It takes me like 5 or 6 minutes to what it means. Sometimes,
yeah,
like other person, it takes them a lot.
yeah. I understand. I mean, listen, you gotta move on your time, man. You gotta move on your time. You can't move on anybody else's time. Yeah. If they can't understand it, then fuck them.
Yeah, but I don't. My dad always told me treat people, has respect. It doesn't matter if they mean or not. You know.
Yeah, I get it. What's up, India? What's going on?
Hey India, what's up?
Damn,
Hey
no, welcome
Zelly,
back. Welcome back, Zelly. Welcome back. What's
when
up,
are you going
Zelly?
live? The last time you went live was a month ago. Zelly, I miss you
She,
live.
she said she's back now, yo. She's back. Better than ever.
No, she's back on the channel. She's saying she's not back on. She's
She's
not
saying
back on
she's
the
back.
panel. Big difference.
She says she's back. Better than ever, yo. All right, let's play a little music to get the blood flowing, yo. What we got here, yo? Salute to the homie Rami. Make sure you check out
I
his
like that
music.
beat. Nice,
Rami on all platforms. Rami, yeah. Make sure you check out the
nice
homies.
beat.
Show him love. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he
Yeah,
makes
nice
good
beat.
music, man.
Very smooth. Boom, 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 boom. Very smooth, you know?
Yeah.
I like this kind of beat, you know?
I'm with you, yo. I love his music, yo.
Hey, John, thank you for that. The first music, I feel much better now, you know? Let's get
Nah,
that
it's
back.
nothing, man. It's
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, you know, music make you feel better, you know? Talking
Now I'm
positive,
gonna make you.
you
Now I'm
know?
gonna make you laugh, yo. This is even better, yo. We're gonna take you through all the emotions right now,
I see that many times.
yo. Yo, he committed to that role, yo.
Mhm.
All right, well, shit. Let's play a couple more until some more people get on, yo. Let's see what we got, yo.
People who have seen these things at McDonald's are getting old. Kids used to love birthday parties at McDonald's, and they even offered birthday cakes and hosts who prepared games for the children. The old McDonald's had a big playground at the entrance. Kids today will never experience the hamburger jail or understand the mix of joy
Man,
and
this was
pain
our
from sliding
childhood right
down a
here,
metal
yo.
slide. Ronald McDonald benches were everywhere. There were hamburger-shaped seats inside the store. Remember how slippery they were? The paper tray liners were always interesting, McDonald's cookies in cartoon shapes, and Happy Meal boxes with character prints. Soft-serve ice cream posters were around, and the ice cream machines were still working back then. We wish the prices would come back, but that's not possible. The original fried apple pie, with the inside hotter than solar plasma. The old foam containers for hamburgers, and the best McDLT. The orange drink filled to the top. The transforming robot toys were so cool, right? The little white spoons. The floor was always like that. Do they bring back good memories for you?
That was the shit, yo. I totally forgot about the hamburger
Yeah,
seats from back in the day, yo.
that's fucking old school, bro. That's old school. I remember that.
That's beyond.
Do you remember that Mac Moon?
The Mac Tonight. Mac
Yeah,
Tonight. That was his name, yeah.
I was working at McDonald's when I was fucking 18 years old. The
hmm
took the sign down. That's when they destroyed him.
You you want to hear something funny?
What?
So you said you was working at McDonald's. You was 18 years old when Mac Tonight came out. The Moonhead dude. That's what you said.
No. That's when they destroyed him.
All right. So you was 18 years old. Yeah. I went there for my fourth grade graduation. Yeah.
Oh wow,
And
damn!
that's when they was giving away the free sunglasses and shit, when you brought your meals and shit,
You know, one of McDonald's.
yeah. Damn, you was 18, I was like, what, 10? How old are you in the fourth grade? I don't even know.
Um, um, I'm 50.
Yeah,
54 years old now.
make sure you smash that like button. If it's not on the bottom of your screen, three dots take you right to it. Also, if you're trying to hit the link, if you hit the three dots, it shows you the link too, I believe. If not, it's in the community as well as pinned at the top. That's flashbacks. All right, let's keep it. Let's see what else we got.
Slick Rick. He came out 87. You been swagger jackets.
Be nice.
Yeah, well, nah. We can't say everybody. Everybody, nah, be. Back then, yo, you had to be original back in the day and shit, yo. You couldn't sound like nobody else. You couldn't use nobody's lines. You had to write your own raps and shit, yo. They had to make sense. You know what I mean? It was a lot, a lot.
You know what get me upset? You know,
Thoroughbreds.
What up? What up?
you know
Look at
how.
that. See, that's that New York shit. You see that coordination, you know?
Oh no, he's a troublemaker.
You gotta
Yo.
coordinate, you gotta coordinate, B.
I just want to apologize for everything I said last night.
Hey Jay Junior, what's up,
You
Jay?
did, you did.
Jay Junior.
Oh, there you call you Jay.
Hey, Jay Junior.
Jay Jr. Nah, you ain't gotta apologize for anything. It was all fun and games, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But you know, people be taking me serious and shit. So
I don't.
I know.
Because
I joke all the time. So
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you heard that video that I've just played, yo, when Mace is blowing up Jay-Z's spot and shit, yo. He playing all the songs and shit where Jay-Z stole all the lyrics. I'm gonna have to play it back one more time,
yeah, play it back, yo. Let me see what you're talking about.
Tell me that ain't crazy, B.
Nah, I just think Jay-Z just be paying homage, like, cause
Nah.
he did it a lot with Slick Rick though. That was a little
Why,
weird,
Joe?
but
Like
He stole big shit, you know. He stole everybody's shit, you know.
yeah, that's a little weird, but you know.
Yo, tell me y'all seen that Diddy video. Oh
Mhm.
my God, yo. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I was disgusted watching that shit, man.
Diddy's an idiot though, man.
That was like, whoa, yo. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, for a quick second, yo. I thought they were just fucking with Diddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was, you know, doing that ritual and shit, yo, public humiliation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, B.
Now it's all coming out. Diddy, his rep is over forever, yo. You know,
He's going to jail, yo. He's going to jail, yo. Even if she don't want to press charges, the state could pick up those charges that they want, yo. So he's done, yo. He's going to jail, yo. It was disgusting, yo.
Mhm.
Like, it's fucked up that she had to go through that shit, yo. And she went through this shit for years and shit, you know. Like, I heard crazy stories, yo. You know, my sister follows the shit out of it. She been telling me about it, but seeing this video and shit, that shit was crazy, yo.
I know. I was like, yo, man, your man Diddy, yo, it's not a good look. I'm like, what all this? How come they didn't put that video out a while back, yo? Why did you?
That shit is 7 years old, yo. 7 years old. Apparently, your boy 50 put that shit out, yo. I heard he paid $50,000 for that shit, yo.
God, yo.
Yeah. Because I think originally when it happened, he suppressed the evidence and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess he didn't pay him enough and shit. Because $50,000, you know, paid for this motherfucker to come up off this video, you know.
50 and 50 be acting like he hate people, yo. Like 50 crazy.
Nah, yo, look, 50. He explained it in a video and shit, an interview one time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He said for most people and shit, yo, like he got beef with these motherfuckers, but outside of the beef, when he be fucking with people, he said he be throwing them alley oops and shit, yo. He said he do that shit, yo, to try to try to boost them and shit, yo. Put them in the limelight and shit, yo. Give them fucking attention and shit, yo. And it's on them to run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people don't be catching it and shit, you know. So, you know what I mean? Because 50 got the power to restart somebody's fucking whole career, yo.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like something as simple as a little minor beef or whatever, or somebody calling you out could restart your whole fucking career, yeah. Just like Drink Champs, yo. Drink Champs is fucking started a lot of people's career, yo.
Yeah, they let all the young generation. They started Googling them and playing their music.
Look at the biggest example, Gilly. Gilly wasn't doing shit, yo, prior to him going on Drink Champs. Now this motherfucker's a multi-millionaire shit, yo. Crazy bread now, yo. What they signed, $150 million contract or some crazy shit like that.
They taking off, yo.
Wallow came out from doing 20 years or whatever he did and shit, yo, into fucking $100 and something million and shit, yo. Yeah. All because they went on Drink Champs. Well, really, Gilly and shit, yeah.
But Gilly been doing his thing, but he didn't have nothing like.
He wasn't doing it like that, yeah. He wasn't making money, yeah. Let's keep it real. He wasn't making money.
Nah, he wasn't. And they got they had some, yo. Them niggas is funny, yo. So.
They got a good like them together and shit is like the motherfuckers for the block. That's why people could relate and shit. You know what I'm saying? It be them funny motherfuckers and shit, yo. The two cousins, like you and Kermit, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers is brothers and shit, but y'all always used to be beef with each other, snapping on each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? They cousins and shit, and they snap on each other. It's funny and shit, yo. To see them do this shit, yeah. Because it just reminds you of your homies and people could relate to that shit.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people like love our interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing serious. It's like you chilling with your homies, just talking in front of the building on the block and shit somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. Yo, shout out to the Knicks. They lost us a game 7, so they going back to New York. You know.
That shit is all rigged, yo. I got a video and shit, yo, showing Shaq and shit, yo, talk about how the NBA is rigged, yo.
That shit probably is an AI, nigga.
Nah, it was him on I forgot whose show it was and shit, yeah. But he was saying, yo, that how fucking he overheard Phil and shit, yo, before they even played game 1 and shit, yo, talk about Booker Suites. I think it was in Indiana was supposed to go down. Booker Suites in Indiana. We don't want that whack shit though, yo. And that's where the playoffs was and shit, yo. And they didn't even play one game yet and shit, yo. I'm telling you, this shit is rigged, yo. It's entertainment, man.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's kind of hard though, man. And they can manipulate shit, but to get everything, like, you know, with calls and shit, but they be balling, they be making them threes and shit. Like that shit ain't easy to be shooting.
I mean, it ain't easy and shit, yo, but you know, they can pull back and shit when they need to be pushing forward and shit. That's why when you be watching games, sometimes it's like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing and shit, yo? Get the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? Whatever and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
yo, make sure y'all smash that button, yo. We had 96 people, yo. We got to get these likes matched up, yo. Come on.
When everything go wrong. When everything go wrong, it seemed like everything go wrong. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, yo.
That's what I'm saying, yo. That's like in football when we watching our favorite teams and shit, like the Giants, yo. When those games and shit, we know they supposed to win and shit, yo. Like, yo, come on, we beating better teams and shit, yo. And then we'll play a team that's bullshit as fucking lose to them, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is rigged, yo.
Yeah, but hopefully it be rigged so we can win game 7, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
something. I just need a New York. I don't like the Mets, but I need a New York team to win. I need the Knicks.
I mean, you already know how it goes, though. You know? Right now, New York needs some boots and shit, yeah.
We do, man.
They gotta win this shit regardless, yeah. They gonna win this shit, yeah. They gonna win it. It's all rigged, B. It's all rigged, yeah.
Shit, I'll be out there next week. I can't wait to go, man. I'm beasting.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm a little jealous and shit.
I'm beasting, yo.
But I feel like I'm in the Bronx right now and shit in Jacksonville.
Yo, it is, yo. I swear to you, Jacksonville reminds me of the Bronx.
Jacksonville is like the Bronx mixed with Georgia and shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, yeah. It's like
out there, B.
It is, yo. It's like, yo, good ass neighborhood, fucking hood, good ass neighborhood,
you make a left turn, you be in the hood, but then you make right turn, you in the ill neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been in, yo, since I've been here, I've been just going to all the hoods. Yeah, I've been working in the hood. Yeah, they've been taking me straight to the hood. Yeah, I've been in the projects and shit. Yeah, I've been all up in the motherfucker. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah.
Yeah, When you coming back to the A?
I should be leaving first thing in the morning and shit, yeah. So I should be back and shit, yeah. I can't wait to get back and shit, but it's back to the fucking same old and shit.
I got that. Y'all got the joint coming up next week anyway. I wish I could have went.
Hell yeah. Woo-wee. I can't wait, son. Yeah, fucked up. I see you rocking the
Yeah, that's what I had him on. I got him on.
I was like, look at this motherfucker. He couldn't even wait. Yeah.
I couldn't because I knew I wasn't going. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. 2 tears in the bucket, nigga. 2 tears in the
yo,
bucket.
you heard about that academic shit, yo? Oh. Yo, he get hit with some SA charges and shit, yo. Supposedly and shit, yo. All right, so he was fucking with this chick on North, yo. And she was telling the story and shit. She was like, it's nothing. Every time he want to see me and shit, he hits me up, whatever. And then he tells me that he's going to send an Uber to pick me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? She said, so this time and shit, yo, when she got there, he wasn't there. It was just 2 of his homeboys and shit, yo. And, he was telling her the whole time, like, I'll be there in a minute. Remember, this is all alleged. We don't know the story and shit, but it's alleged. What up, Chris? So he was saying, like, yo, I'll be there in a minute. And shit. So she's, kind of chilling and shit. Yo, the dudes is just, they on her and shit, yo. They fucking feeding her drinks and shit, yo. Fucking, she ended up going in the jacuzzi and shit, yo, by herself and shit. There was nowhere around. Also, they came out of nowhere, jumped in the jacuzzi with her. They said it was forcing her to take shots, like pouring liquor in her mouth and shit, yo. She said that they put something in her drink and shit, yo. She said, she started feeling that shit, yo, and started getting a little woozy. Them motherfuckers picked her up out the jacuzzi and threw her in the water and shit. Boom, yo. That shit, she said it shocked her. She couldn't even fucking, like, she was fucked up. She couldn't even swim. What up, Blanco? She couldn't even swim and shit, yo. They pulled her out and then boom, yo. Right there on the concrete and shit by the pool and shit, yo. Yeah, yo, both of them. Come on, B.
Right.
Motherfucker, you can't use key words like that, B. They be on some bullshit.
No,
and use as much slang as possible, yo. Grape, say grape, yeah, grape.
I mean that's horrible though, man.
Yeah, yo, they both of them.
If it's true though, I don't even know because like if it's true.
I mean, like I said, it's alleged and shit, yo, but a lot of shit that motherfuckers did in the past that they thought that shit was just, nothing and shit because it was happening everywhere. It's starting to bite these motherfuckers in the ass, yeah.
Yeah, the past is different. You can't move like that nowadays. You can't do nothing nowadays.
And now they doing that shit now and shit. Like I don't think it was like 10 years ago. I think it was like a matter of like maybe a year or less. It should just happen, yeah. These motherfuckers is wilding, They wilding.
So, she think that Axe set her up.
Yeah, pretty much and shit. He's the one that got her over there.
Yeah.
And then for him to be like, yo, I'm not here. Not be there and then fucking like not show up and shit. I think at all and shit, I don't think that motherfucker even showed up at all, yo.
Damn.
That's fucked up,
Yeah. Times are different now, man. We can't
I mean, even at that time, that shit wasn't good. What the fuck you talking about, B?
I mean, shoot, man. We had bunnies in the closet, remember?
Yeah, I mean, but those was willing participants and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
These motherfuckers, yo, they on some other shit now, I'm like, God damn, like, yo, people are fleeing to other countries and shit, because they know their time is coming up,
Yeah,
and now,
they like to get the rich people too. They kill, but like I said, man, all them niggas, all them people, they still doing stuff, and now it's like Diddy, for instance. They thought they was untouchable because of all the money they got.
I'm telling you, he ain't going out like that. He gonna do that Nino Brown shit, I'm telling you,
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker, he gonna snitch on everybody, yo.
That's why he hasn't got prosecuted yet because people like.
But they also say that this motherfucker's fucking CI and shit for the feds and shit, a high level CI and shit, That's why he hasn't been charged with it.
I don't even listen to Meek Mill no more. When me and my son in the car, Meek Mill come on, I skip that track. Man, I'm like, God, I can't even listen to Meek no more.
Yeah, Meek gave it up, allegedly and shit. You know what I'm saying? people do shit for fucking fame and fortune, man. They'll sell their soul, they'll sell everything, they'll give up their fucking family, their friends, everything for it, He's some weirdo. All right, Rich, I don't know. Hopefully we talk about Diddy.
He can't be talking about. He might be talking about Diddy because I ain't even start yet.
He said, "Yeah,
yeah, but nah, yeah, man. Like Diddy and all the hits. It's weird because I can't even like. You look at people don't look at Bill Cosby saying they're R. Kelly. So now Diddy, we got to disregard all the great shit he did in the music.
That's the thing, Like, do we separate him from the music and shit, Do we still support him? I mean, you see they shitted all over R. Kelly. I mean, Can you take away the music and shit, the talent that he has? Nah, I don't think so. Shit, Can you support it? That's a whole different thing. Supporting it is supporting him, and he's
it's different. It's different with him because R. Kelly, he was like a solo, but Diddy was on everybody. He produced so many Biggie, Locks, Mace. He was like the '90s hip hop, So
yeah, I'm leaving out first thing in the morning. Yeah, man, but yeah, I mean, it's this. I think this shit is way bigger than Nino Brown, I think that shit is way bigger. I think a lot of shit is gonna come out. I'm telling you, if this dude go down, he ain't going down alone, He is not going down alone.
I don't. That's why I don't think he would go. Pause. I don't think he would go down because, you know what I'm saying? He gonna like put too many people involved,
I mean,
now you got 50 shitting on Jay. Like Jay, he hiding out. You know what I'm saying? Like he did something.
Everybody's going down. I'm telling you, everybody's going down. 50 gonna take them all down and shit. That's good for him. It's good for business.
No, it's not, man.
You bugging? You know how much shit he's probably getting, fucking following, how much more people's fucking with him, how many, come on, man. 50 is a smart motherfucker. You think he just fuck with people for no reason and shit,
Yes, he said, like,
what up, fool?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is next, I'm telling you.
50 calling him out now. When he put that close-up picture of Jay, and he was like, he hiding out, like he's scared. I was like, man, I hope Jay didn't do no crazy stuff like that, man.
The thing is, if you look at it, they taking out all the top motherfuckers, all the top motherfuckers in hip hop, Fucking your boy Russell Simmons and shit, gone, P. Diddy out, Jay-Z next and shit, They taking out major figures, They cleaning house, B. They cleaning house,
Yeah, man. Now you wonder why they became billionaires, Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, most billionaires made their money off the sweat and the backs of other people's shit anyway, So
she said that's an old photo of Jay-Z. That joint look crazy though. The zoomed in picture of him. You seen that, Joe?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yo, that joint look horrible.
I see this shit that he's talking about with his illegitimate son and shit, You seen that shit?
Nah, not that one. Yeah, I seen that one.
Supposedly this motherfucker is making more noise and shit, I don't know. The kid kind of look like him, but I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's crazy, fool, That video, that shit fucked me up, I ain't even gonna lie, Like, I didn't even think Puff was even capable of that. Like, a lot of people see Puff as, you know what I'm saying? Take that, dancing in the videos and shit,
No, if you know Puff is a little crazy, but I didn't know he was beating women.
Yeah.
I mean, Puff got a history of, like, washing dudes up, and if somebody get out of line with him, Puff.
I know that he be wilding and shit, but
in the industry, Puff done so many people behind the scenes, and the men, to beat them up, and even he slapped Drake in the club. He beat up Steve Stout for when Nas put out the video. He put him in the back of the car, He beat Steve Stout. And Steve Stout is he's kind of big, Puffy is about that, Put him in the trunk.
Find out, He like the main dude and shit from the
dancing around and beating him up,
Yeah, that's the worst when you get beat up by a dancing motherfucker and shit.
Yeah. He probably literally be saying, "Take that,
take that." And then he got so much dirt on motherfuckers, yo. Like,
You gotta understand, he's from Harlem, so you know, like, I mean, shit. He around all the hood people.
I don't know, man. You think they really gonna take out Jay though? You think they have the ability to take out Jay?
I think Jay. Yeah, I hope, man.
Jay is on some next level and shit. That Puffy and shit, yo. He
got that picture.
Damn near presidential and shit, yo.
Like you looking through the peephole in the New York building, the apartment building, throughout the peephole, and Jay up in front of your shit, yo.
Yo, man, yo. Fuck, yo. One by one, yo.
Oh yeah, he did go from Mount Vernon, yeah. Mount Vernon, yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, see, yo, you look, yo, fool knows his shit. That's a photo friend right there, yo.
Yeah, that's super, yeah.
Yeah.
He said the ring cam, yeah.
And yo, I mean, listen. If they did the dirt and shit, yo, they deserve what comes with it and shit.
But you know what though? It's weird because it's like I'm not sex trafficking is like the worst it's like the biggest. It's bigger than drugs now in America.
Yeah.
In America,
everything.
In Atlanta,
everywhere. Everywhere, motherfucker.
So it's like it's so many powerful white people that's doing this, and then I hate that the black
it's a lot. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing this. Shit,
every race is doing that, but the fact that if any of the black brothers got down with it, fuck them, yo. Like I don't like because that's horrible, yo.
Yeah, that's the worst shit you could do to them. Like you got to be a cold-blooded motherfucker to do some shit like that, yo. I mean, pimping is one thing and shit, you know what I'm saying, yo. But like trafficking, sending them to other countries, and you know what I'm saying, like this shit is crazy, you know.
Yeah, you making it's like making like slaves, like
yeah.
You know, like that's crazy.
A lot of times they get them strung out and shit, yo, too, and shit, yo, so they can fucking be dependent and shit, yo. Yo,
it's like, I don't even want to compare the two, but if you're a slave and you're just getting high and then you getting pretty much having sex until you can't have you washed up, that's horrible for your whole life.
Yeah, and this is every age group. That's why I couldn't bring myself to watch that movie, yo. That one that just recently came out about the trafficking and shit, yo.
Oh, I didn't see it, yo.
I couldn't even bring myself to watch it, yo. Like I can't, yo. Yo. That shit is horrible, yo. I think about my daughter and shit, yo. Like, we live in Atlanta and shit, you know what I'm saying? I told her from jump, yo. You fucking kick, scream, punch, bite, pit, make it. I told her, yo, if you got to take a shit on yourself to make yourself less desirable, shit, you do what the fuck you got to do.
Yo, you heard Justin Thomas said, he said, pimping is trafficking is literally the same shit.
It is, but it ain't and shit. I'm not justifying it and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is horrible too. I'm just saying, with the pimping shit, it's more of them voluntarily shit doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like these chicks about the pimps that beat them to stay. We talking about the pimps that manipulate them to stay.
Yeah. Either which way is horrible, but I'm just saying, that's a little bit more voluntary than, you know what I'm saying, the trafficking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pimping is bad too. You shouldn't even like.
I'm not saying. Listen, I am not justifying either one of them, motherfucker. I'm just saying, the lesser of the two evils. Like with the pimping game and shit, these chicks is voluntarily giving up their fucking bread and shit, yo. Like I don't understand this shit. I never understood it, yo. Right. You going out there doing that shit and giving your money to somebody else? What the fuck? That's some backwards hustling this shit, yo.
Yeah, I tried to be a pimp. It didn't work for me. I started giving their money back. Yeah, here you go. I felt bad. Yeah, you work for it, goddammit. Yeah.
Here's a tip, yo. Here's a tip. Stupid.
Yeah, but Nah, but it's hard to go out there, man. Like it's scary too. Like
for women, got it hard out here, yo.
Yo, dude. Even when the kids is outside playing, and they're like 9 and 8, I always keep my window open and all the shades open because I'm looking because I'm just worried that somebody's gonna try to pull up and grab one of them.
Yeah. And then what's crazy is I see these social experiments and shit, yo. This shit was so fucking horrible, yo. This was like, just imagine you walking down on Manhattan and shit, yo. Busy street like that and shit, yo. They do an experiment. The little boy's walking, yo. This man comes out of nowhere, grabs him, and takes him in the alley, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, they did this shit like 6 times and shit, and only one lady stopped and said something. Yo. Everybody just kept walking like it didn't even happen, you know. They looked and then turned away and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing, you know. People with kids holding kids' hands, yo.
40 said she watched the Sound of Freedom. Is that the movie?
Yeah. That's the movie.
I think
I've
seen it. Then I've seen it.
I couldn't watch it. I couldn't even do it. Yeah.
It's a true story, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, the movie is based off a true story.
Oh yeah, the cop, whatever.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. It was a really good movie.
It really opens your eyes. It took me a long time to finally watch it, but it was really cool. I don't know, man. I'd probably be fucking. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd probably be crying during that shit.
Are you? I mean, but you gotta watch it because you gotta see what's going on, and it's like it's nothing. You don't really hear about none of that stuff, really.
I mean, you hear about it and shit, but
not like that, man.
There's so much going on in the world and shit that we listen to news for a 5 minute. We have a 5-minute reaction to it until something else comes up and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, that's fucked up, yo. But yo, you heard about Diddy? Yeah, that's the biggest distraction in the world right now and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not no explicit scene. It's not. It's like it's horrible though. But I mean. It's gonna touch you regardless because you're thinking about the kid and the family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. That's tough, yo. It's tough, yo. I just, I can't even imagine this shit, yo. Like, imagine that shit, yo. You get a call, like, oh my god, yo. I would fucking die.
I know. I mean, and you even think about even if it was a fiction movie, it was an action movie. That old movie Taken.
Yeah. That's what came to my head.
It literally happens like that. They be moving so fast that once they get in that little system, you can't find them no more.
Yo,
that's what happened in that movie too much. They take you. You were like in a third and 5 countries out of nowhere. You're like, damn.
Yeah. That shit is you got to be like a demon, especially that there's so many women that's involved with it. You wouldn't even think, and there's so many women, real quick, make sure y'all see that there's a parental advisory sign right above Dwight's head, Wow. You know what I'm saying? We got that there. No, I'm just saying in general, we have it. For the kids and shit, like Blanco is stating over here, these kids should be asleep, yo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all demons, yo.
These sickos are lawyers, hotel owners, judges, cops, man, everything. Yeah, it's everything, yo. There's people you wouldn't even think, yo. Your next door neighbors and shit, yo. People you work with and shit, yo. We can fuck the world, yo.
It's been fucked up, man. We was slaves for 400 years in America, yo, and it's like they brushed that under the table. Like, come on, man.
I don't think it was really brushed under the table and shit. Come on,
man. We got 1 month.
They trying to wipe it out of history. Florida.
Yeah, now with the schools and all that.
Florida fucking put a bill in place and shit, that they pretty much saying that slavery was actually good for black people because it taught them a trade or something along them lines. And shit. I can't even believe that should have been passed. This shit, You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just Blanco, hit me on IG real quick so I don't have to leave and shit, y'all. I'll just do it from the top of my phone. Just put a dot or whatever and shit, yeah. We're just more aware of it. Yeah, man, this shit's been around forever, man. Yeah, look. Remember when we was young and shit, yo. I don't know if you remember the fucking the dude from America's Most Wanted and shit. Remember his son had got kidnapped, decapitated and shit, fucking. Hold on, let me send this link real quick. Boom. All right, I got you. I sent it, Blanco. If anybody else needs the link, just hit me up, yo. Just send me a message or something, My first name is Steven and shit, like it was shit like that. I don't know if you remember that. That was a big movie that came out like That was where you used to be home for like them 8 o'clock movies sometimes and shit, or the 10 o'clock movies that used to come on TV and shit, And it was called My First Name is Steven or something like that, I think that's what it was called, And it was a kid that was kidnapped and shit, when he was young as fuck, They gave him a whole new name and shit, and then finally he realized what it was. And then there was another kid living there that he helped free him and shit, All true stories and shit, It was crazy, John Washington.
I had watched this documentary about Georgia like early. I think it was
like
when they was killing the black kids and all that.
It was a black dude that was doing it,
I think yes.
Yeah, he was a serial killer. He had a little blowout and shit. I forgot his name, Yeah. And I think it was
he's still saying he's innocent though. I watched the whole documentary, I don't know, man. I was like, damn, like they didn't really care about the kids.
I know my first
black
name was
kids.
Steve, Yeah, but that was the first time and shit in history and shit. And I think he was like one of the first black fucking serial killers and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's still saying he didn't do it, but that he looked like a serial killer.
I mean, he's been in jail for a long time.
He was a Diddy in the 80s, He was, because he was a producer.
That shit was it was a huge fucking story, but it didn't get the same recognition like the Damas and everybody else's, You know what one fucked me up? I forgot his name. I can't think of it. I've been smoking shit, But the one that used to dress up as a clown and shit,
Oh yes. Yeah. I know
that one was a fucking crazy one. I seen that story like an 8 o'clock movie. I think I seen that shit on TV. It was his story,
Yeah, I think we was too young for the Summer of Sam, but we was around. It was a him. Remember the Hammerman?
It was in the 70s. Yeah, I remember the Hammerman.
We was looking out. We was like we was gonna jump him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's so for the people that's not from up north and shit, I don't even know if this shit was real or not, If it was just urban legend,
No, that was real.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was real, but this was New York and shit, There was apparently a dude that used to go around with a hammer and just attack people and shit,
It was on the news.
They dubbed him the Hammerman. Yeah. You remember Darkman? The one that used to shoot little things and shit like that. People in Yankees games and shit like that. I remember that shit was on the news. I remember, listen, the Summer of Sam was like what 77, 78. No, it had to be.
It was like in the 76 or something. We was way too young for that shit.
I remember hearing the story when we was young.
Yeah.
And shit. I remember
our parents was there for that.
What was the dude that used to fucking talk to the dog and shit? The dog said he did it, told him to kill people and shit. That was the Summer Sam dude. Matter of fact, what was it? Then they had was it David Berkowitz? John Wayne Gracie. Oh yes, Gracie.
That's the clown dude.
That clown one, yeah, man. Oh my god, that shit fucked me up. I was dumb young when I seen that shit, And it was. And every time I see this actor and shit, and forever, he will always be that dude and shit,
Who's the Night Stalker she talking about in Cali? I never heard of that guy.
That was David Berkowitz, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, she said Richard Ramirez.
Oh, Richard Ramirez was the Night Stalker. Yeah. That motherfucker right there, he used to have chicks. This dude was a fucking murderer, and he had chicks, that used to be in love with him, They used to fucking send him fucking fan mail and shit, Try to come see him and shit all the time, Like they loved that fucking dude, And he was a straight killer, That's fucking nuts,
I'm watching that. What's the name of that joint now? It's on HBO with that old dude, the rich white dude that killed 3 people.
The Mac, not the Mac. No. That was a younger dude. The Mac murderer.
I was gonna say the jerk. I don't know what it's called. It ain't the jerk. What the hell is the name of this shit, man? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
He used to sneak in the windows and old fucking lady. Yeah, I remember that. That was the Night Stalker dude, He used to target older ladies and shit, your boy is wild, I don't understand people like this, Like I don't understand what drives.
Oh, it's called the Jinx. The Jinx.
Why that sounds familiar?
Yeah.
Why that sounds familiar? Who's in that shit?
It's about that dude that hit the billionaire family dude that he killed like 3. He killed his wife. He got off. He went to Texas. He chopped this dude up, Joe. He said it was in self-defense, and then he was scared that they wouldn't believe him, and they acquitted him over that. He didn't get locked. He chopped this dude up, nigga. Threw him in a river. They found the body parts, and he got off. I'm like, yo, but he's rich. His family owns like all the big skyscrapers in New York. They was like, you know, the Dirks and shit. Their last name is Dirks.
Deutsch.
Dirks, like Fred Durst. Durst. Like Durst.
I remember the Deutsch motherfuckers is rich.
No, they like Durst, yo.
Damn, see?
Yeah.
Money, yo. Yeah. Just like the Mac murderers. You remember that dude, yo? That's how Dog the Bounty Hunter became real famous and shit. He caught him, yo.
Oh, yeah?
It was the dude that he was the heir to the Mac makeup fortune and shit, yo. Empire and shit, yo. What up, Blanco?
Yo, y'all can hear me? You can hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yo, what up?
And then fucking, yo, he was knocking people off and shit, yo. And then he went into like, what was it, Blanco? You probably know, Mexico or something like that. And Dog the Bounty Hunter went there looking for him and shit. Yo. It was somewhere like somewhere where there was no extradition or some shit like that, yo. And fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter went there and got that motherfucker. He ended up going to getting locked up and shit, yo, out there, yo. It was big, yo. That's how Dog the Bounty Hunter became real famous and shit, yo. Yeah, I used to love Dog the Bounty Hunter too. Yeah, I used to watch the shit out of that, yo. Him and his wife and shit.
Yeah.
What's good, Blanco?
What's poppin'? You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We over here talking about these fucking mass murders.
I was talking about earlier. They were saying, yeah, no, with the shit with the shipping, and they just talking about how Wayfair, you know, that site you can order from.
The pizza shop you talk about?
Yeah, well, it's connected to that shit. Them niggas have like furniture, and they'll have a shit more like Erica Glasser, you know, 5 set bureaus, and come to find out, niggas was finding out there was like a girl named Erica Glaser kidnapped in Connecticut. You know what I mean? And they had that bureau going for $13,000 on Wayfair or Walmart or some. Right now they're cracking down. I think it's called. It's a thing they're doing on the internet where they sweeping that shit. You know what I mean? Because niggas was doing a lot of foul shit. Like they would do advertising. You go on clothes and you snap on like kids bathing suits and these little. You know they have links. They had these little side links that these niggas know how to find with the with the signs. You know?
Yeah, like right way in the corner and shit somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be like a little link, a little
barely
link where they hit somebody comment. They hit a comment in the chat, and then they'll send them to another site.
Oh, yeah. These fucking what up, Jay? Yo, Jay, text me real quick and I'll send it to you. Just send me anything, and I'll send you the link.
The nigga white look like Chris Paul.
Yo, man.
These motherfuckers from New York be fucking coordinated. This one, it look like a pack of Skittles right here, shit, yo.
That nigga look like a whole Pepto-Bismol.
Oh yeah.
I
fuck with the pink though.
But you fly though. You fly though. I ain't gonna kill. I ain't gonna hold you. Fly though, my nigga.
I'm on my camera and shit right now, man.
You got the pink New York fitted. Yeah, facts. You got the pink New York fitted.
You gotta coordinate. See, you gotta coordinate.
That shit with the screen.
You know what I'm saying?
You got that, Joe? Now I got the whole box.
You gotta coordinate. You'll get there one day, Blanco. It's all right. Just stick in there, B. Your coordination game, you know, it'll get there, B.
But nah, yeah, man. All that crazy shit, man. But it's all coming down, man. All the New York old school. I tell people all the time, like every dude was crazy growing up, yo. So I'm surprised that we came out somewhat sane, you know.
I mean, all of us got some sort of PTSD from growing up the way we all grew up, yo. We seen too much crazy shit to not have anything, yo. What's up?
I saw the stairs, my nigga. I saw the stairs you always talk about when you was watching the video earlier, bro. When you said we always break those windows in the backyard. The dude came up with a shotgun. My nigga, those stairs on a cardboard box on ice.
Yo, we used to do that shit, yo, all the way straight down, and you just had to jump off and shit, yo, before fucking before the street and shit, yo.
Shit I was telling you about.
Yo, our hill, yo, everything like the way you talk about your hill, that's the way our hill was. That shit was it wrapped all the way around the corner and shit. Like we used to ride like no lie, like what, like 10 deep at least and shit down the hill on the skateboards, yo. Crazy, some of us standing up and shit, yo. And then I had the fucked up skateboards too, yo. I fucked my skateboard up early in the game and shit, yo. So I ended up getting this bullshit as one that wobbled and shit, yo. It was like a fucking 1970s skateboard and shit, yo.
Then we had the fake scientists. Niggas was making the 8-wheel skate. Remember?
Oh yeah. On boards, we took the fucking wheels off. Yeah.
Everybody in the hood had the fucking donkey calves, yo. That nigga calves is crazy. All could have been soccer players.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo. We had a childhood, man. We wasn't on that bullshit, yo. Just like with the bikes and shit. We used to ride through neighborhoods like fucking 10 deep and shit. 12, 15 deep and shit, just riding through. Just, you know what I'm saying? Going fucking as far out as we could make it and shit.
Niggas be 12 deep with 24 bikes, here. Everybody got a spare bike they just took riding that shit Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah. You might come back with an extra bike.
You know when you see like 6 niggas and there's like 10 bikes, you know, nigga, a whole lot of niggas don't got niggas.
Right now. You riding holding the other handlebar and shit, yo. Like, I'm gonna give this my homeboy.
I live right next to Woodlawn. I live right next to Woodlawn, 233rd. You know,
shit.
In the park and all that.
Next up, Woodlawn Station.
Yo, bro, that hill by the dam though, from like the Deacon going down to like the Bronx River. That shit is a brutal hill, bro.
That shit is probably gonna be crack rocks, yo, crack bottles and shit, broken bottles and shit.
Everything.
Over by the Deacon, that's a dumping area and shit, yo. You lucky as shit, yo. You fall off that shit, you might catch something, yo. See, we had this shit that we used to call Snake Mountain, yo. This shit used to, man, I don't know if you remember Burnside. You remember when Cedric and Cedar met up and shit, yo, right at Cedar Park? You remember Cedar Park in New York?
I ain't gonna lie.
At the Bronx.
I heard of it, yeah, but I just don't remember.
It's like 10 minutes from Roberto Clemente and shit, yeah. It's by the fire station and shit.
I heard of it.
Right. Well, there's this hill and shit, yo. This shit is steep as fuck, yo, and it goes all the way up, yo. But the thing is, at the end of the hill, it goes straight into traffic and shit, yo. And us dumb motherfuckers, we used to ride like 10 deep down that fucking hill and shit, yo, straight in. But we all would skid off and shit, yo, or turn off before we hit the traffic and shit, yo. This is stupid shit we used to do, yo. But that was what we did as
that
kids.
One hill, though, yo. I don't even think that shit is legal. The way that shit is inclined like that, I don't think that's legal. I don't think they checked that one.
Yo, but them steps, yo, everything
is like pyramid steps, my nigga. Yo, them shit is like pyramid
so
steps.
much shit happened over there, yo. That was like a headquarters at one point and shit. Everybody, yo, meet at the steps, son. Meet at the steps. If anything happens, yo, we meet at the steps, yo. I'm telling you, yo, there's so much dirt, yo. So much dirt, yo. In that house, yo. We did so much to that fucking house, yo.
Training on that shit.
Yo, we used to break the fucking windows. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking, you know. We was kids and shit, yo. We used to break the fucking windows like almost every fucking, like once a week and shit. Like, if shit gets fixed, yo, we used to break it again just for no fucking reason and shit, yo. No reason, you know. That motherfuckers used to have like grape trees or whatever, like vines and shit coming off their property and shit. We used to be picking the fucking shit off of there, yo. Having fights, pulling the fucking shits over there, throwing at each other and shit, yo. Fucking up their bushes. Jay used to be there for all that shit, yo. Jay, remember the block, yo? But Jay was dumb young and shit, yo. That white lost a finger on the steps right there, yo.
Yeah, man. And then
I don't even know how either.
My bro, rest in peace. They put a rusty nail. This how they should shoot me. This one fucked up now, y'all.
No.
They covered it with, we was in mad dirt, and they was like, step on that part. So I did it, and this shit, a rusty nail went through my foot. They had to rush me.
But you was also accident prone, man. You should stay fucking getting hurt some way, somehow.
And then we used to play dirt bomb fights, and this dude literally picked up a big ass rock and bust me in the face with it, and my eye was hanging, yo. I had to take me to the hospital again.
It's like deja vu, B. It's like deja vu.
You said my eye was hanging.
It was.
He's like, yo, I had to put that shit back in myself, B.
Nah, yo, we
It
from
was
the hood. Y'all had to
Nigga
use
said
duct
it like that shit had,
use duct
like
tape.
that shit had a
I
fucking
got back.
extension cord or something.
Yo, right there at the steps, there used to be
What up, Jay?
dogs and shit, yo. Jay, I don't know if Jay is there, yo. He ain't even responding.
Yeah, I'm
We got
here.
it back there. Oh, there you go. Yo, remember the dogs here? Right? They come all the way down the block to bother the dogs, eh, man?
Yeah. Horrible, man.
Yeah, them dogs was killers, yo. It was like the fucking what's that movie, the Sandlot or whatever. We used to hit the ball over the fence and shit, yo, and it would go right into where the dogs was and shit, yo. And then one person had to go all the way down to the other side of the fence to distract the dogs and shit, yo. And then one other person had to fucking jump the fence to get whoever hit it over and shit had to get the ball and shit, yo.
I got some pictures.
So we look at this motherfucker.
No, that's what 702 said, yo. I told more about that. I apologize. Everything I
ready
said.
for this.
Everything I told more though. He I don't even know if he understood what I said because I said I'm gonna put my name my name will be Jamal Lindback when I'm talking shit.
Stupid.
Jamal
We get the whole government. Yeah.
So they can
Yeah,
like,
for real,
yo,
right?
that Jamal Lindback guy get on my nerves. I'm like, yup.
They gonna be like, yo, we hate Jamal.
From Thoroughbreds.
Ain't even gonna know.
Thoroughbreds.
Janae gonna be pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Like we get a hate mail and
What
shit
you
because
got
of
my
white.
husband into?
Yeah, man. But we actually had a childhood, man.
I think
We had
the best
yo.
childhood.
We
We didn't
did,
even know
yo.
what poverty was, except when we got hungry. But other than that, we was good.
Right?
Yo, I tell people all the time, we went home just to go to sleep and shit. That's it. And as soon as we woke up and shit, yo, we was back outside again, you know. I'm telling you, yo. These be points we used to sleep on the fire escape and shit, yo, because we didn't want to be inside the crib and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Main spot was the spot, yo, when his mom's like he had the brother and the sister and shit, little brother and sister. Every time she went to the hospital, had the baby and shit, yo, would be chilling in this motherfucking crib and shit, yo. That was the spot. Oh, shit,
We pretty much, I mean, our parents do, like, they raised us, but I swear I think we raised ourselves.
We definitely raised ourselves, yo. They raised us from just keeping a roof over our head and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's it, yo. But I literally learned everything I know and shit probably from just the streets, yo. It sounds fucked up and shit, yo, but it was by doing shit, by going out there and going through stuff, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why these kids are so soft now, because they're not going through stuff. They're not dealing with the neighborhood bullies and shit. They're not dealing with the neighborhood stick up men and shit, or having to worry about watching your back and shit and being on point and shit and screening the whole room for the most dangerous motherfucker you think and shit, yo, to watch and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Watching the door and shit like that. This is the shit that's part of PTSD.
I try to
for
tell
me.
my son, and it's hard for him to even he doesn't understand. But I was like, I wasn't joking when I said every time I went outside of, I had to go to university, I had to fight. I had to fight. That was just it.
Yeah, Universe Murder Ave.
The famous line is what you looking at.
Yeah. Or ain't that motherfucker?
Yeah,
ain't that one dude? Yeah.
You jumped me and my cousin. You be like, nigga, how
I told you, I almost got by the most vicious motherfucker from over there shit with that ain't that motherfucker there. I was like, hell no, it ain't, yeah. As soon as he tried to run that line on me, he was like, yo, ain't that motherfucker? I was like, hell no, it ain't, yeah. I was
we went through shit, but we went through some shit that, like, one time we was walking, Joe. It was me, Derek, June, and Frankie. And I remember your man. I ain't gonna say no name, the name, but the dude walked out and he had
some names.
I'm just talking about us though. So the dude had on glasses, but this dude was a known murderer, yo.
That's the same dude I'm talking about too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he looked at Frankie, and Frankie was looking at him. He's like, yo, what are you looking at? And we all was like walking straight. Yo, keep your head straight, yo. Don't look back. He one dude, but he was like, yo, what you looking at me for? And Frankie was like, yo, what are you looking at? I said, yo, Frankie, if you want to live the next minute, keep walking. That dude would have pulled out broad daylight and shot him up, yo.
Yeah.
I was with you today when he was about to end you, Joe. Remember? He was like, you come around. He was trying to get you to come around.
Yo, yeah, because we was all, I think we was walking to the chicken spot or somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Too, wasn't it? Night?
Yeah. And you know how that curve is. You can't see around that curve. So we walked like damn near dead into them and shit, you know? And the first thing he said was like, yo, ain't that motherfucker? I was like, hell no, it ain't.
Yo, your man Chavo.
And then I already know what he's about, so I'm not going to stick around and shit, yo. And it was like fucking 6 of them. You know, I can't rely on these motherfuckers and shit, you know?
Man.
So.
He was one of them dudes that shoot first and ask questions later. So.
Yeah, so you know, I ran around to the other side of the car. I was like, hell no. They started coming my way, and I bounced this shit. I'm gonna fucking stick around and shit. You know, the fuck? I'm too smart for that, B. I don't play no games, yeah.
You looking at? I remember one time I was with y'all and I got robbed on Fordham. It was you. Remember that?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that shit, yo. I remember that shit, yo. It was all of us walking. Your dumb ass somehow slowed up for some reason, and you was way behind us and shit, yo. And we just turned around and we just see you get yoked up and shit, yo, for your chain and shit, yo.
They took my chain in my hat, yo.
And you just kept walking and shit like that shit didn't even happen, yeah.
Nothing happened. I was like, yo, y'all good? If you need some change, I need some bus fare to get back.
Yeah, I swear that shit happened in like 2.2 seconds. Yeah, we just turned around.
That nigga did not break character. Yeah, White didn't break character.
Stride, yo. He didn't break stride, yo. He didn't even lose a step, yo. He just kept it moving.
Like, you good? I said, yeah. What you mean? What happened? Oh, they just took my shit. I'm good.
Yo, the crazy thing is, this is the most skinniest fucking chain ever, yo.
Yo, and my hat. I was more mad about the hat because I took my brother's hat. He didn't even know I had it. I had to tell him the next morning, yo, that new hat you got, they got it.
Oh, that was Tremaine's joint?
Yeah, it's like,
I
don't even know if they was Puerto Rican or black or what. It was like 7 dudes surrounding me, took my shit and
they were black dudes, yo. I seen it. Yo, I don't even know how they seen the fucking. They must have just came for the hat and then the chain was a bonus because that shit was like a thread, yo. That shit was dumb small, yo. How did they see that shit, yo?
The shoestring and they got it.
It'd be them small ones that be costing though. Them little thin joints.
It was nighttime.
The spaghetti string costing.
It was nighttime.
That's why they're so small. Nah, it wasn't night. It was like.
Oh, was it? It was like.
I mean, it was evening, but it wasn't dark and shit.
He trying to make broad daylight. Reasons like, nah, the lights was out in the area. The lights was out in the area.
Nah, B, it was well lit. Yeah, it was a well lit area.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I didn't want to fight or nothing. I was like, yo, here, you good? All right.
It was broad daylight.
Y'all good?
Yeah, I swear,
I would have screamed. I would have got out that shit. I would have made noise.
You and your homeboys is walking and shit, yo. You like, damn, where the fuck is this motherfucker? You turn around and you get yoked up and shit.
Yo was like, you just need, keep up with us, man. I'm like, nigga, fuck y'all.
Yeah, I try to tell you and shit, motherfucker. That's what happens, yo. They thought you was the dumb, slow one and shit, yo. So it was like, that's easy money, yo. What's bad is we didn't even try to chase them down either, yo.
It was like 3 of us.
It was me, you, Joan, and Kermit. Yeah.
They got that.
They get a bonus beat down now.
You said that chain was angel hair?
Yeah, that shit was angel hair pasta, B. It was gone. That shit was gone in 60 seconds, yeah.
Yo, I was like, I swear I wasn't mad. That was the one time because they didn't hit me or nothing. So I was like, I ain't have to get pumped.
Yeah, you make it sound like that shit happens in the red.
They didn't hit me or nothing.
They didn't hit me.
This was a breeze, yo. This time was a breeze.
From a scale of 1 to 10, I think I give this one an 8.
It was like,
he said, hey, take my wallet too, yo.
Hey, the last one, the guy fucking punched me, co-socked me in my jaw.
Yo, but that's how it was back in the day and shit. Like, you was with us when we got.
I don't want to agree to this story, but one time I went to the store.
Oh, here we go.
And some black dude, I don't know what he was like. What you looking at? And I was like, what? As soon as I said what, he punched me in the face. Bang. So I'm like, oh shit. I was with Derek and Joey had like a honey bun in his hand. You know, I remember you had like a
stories be all over.
No,
I'm sure this is gonna be some amped up shit. I'm waiting for this shit.
It's true. And I seen the dude with like 3 dudes, so I was like, I'm out, fucking, because I
so
know
you
now.
left me. That's what you're saying.
It was you and Derek, and I was like, I don't trust y'all niggas that got my.
So
back.
that's like me by myself and shit.
No, so you was like, yo, what the fuck? Joe was like, yo, what white winning for? That nigga said, what? He punched Joe in the face. Joe dropped his.
Nah, I don't remember that shit. Nah, I don't remember that shit at all. Yeah. I might have ran and dropped a bun and shit, but I don't remember getting punched in the face.
He flipped that shit.
You didn't even get to eat the honey bun. I was like, damn, Joe.
Yo, back then, I would have took the punch for the honey bun and shit. Yeah, that was dinner. Yeah. Was like, yo, fuck that.
Oh yeah, good honey bun. Fuck that. We might.
Hey, what? And Jay was probably that one. You know what I'm saying, with the frosting and the jelly in there. Man, I'd have took like 4 hits for that. Oh, shit. Yeah. That was my shit, yeah.
Back in the day, you couldn't come around the way with no food. You the only one that got food, man.
One night it was snowing.
Niggas be all over you and shit.
Derek in June.
You remember Kirby got his food snatched, this Chinese food?
Nigga, that's how it was.
I remember we was in the Chinese. I told you, Derek got it bad out of all of us. We was in the Chinese store one day, and we knew.
Hold on. You get start with the minor one first and shit, yo. When we was coming from the Chinese store and he got his Chinese food snatched, was that him or June?
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I don't think he was there for that, yo. We literally just came out the Chinese restaurant and shit, yo. We walk and this motherfucker just snatches his food and shit. I think it might have been June, yo. And he just looked at him and just walked off and shit, yo.
Like that, I thought it was a chicken spot.
Nah. It wasn't the chicken spot, yeah. It was a Chinese,
yeah. Look, so one time we was in the Chinese spot, and this Puerto Rican dude, it was this black. We knew the black dude, but he ran in there and was talking to us, and then this Puerto Rican dude came in there with a gun, and he was like you gonna give me something went down. You gotta give my money or some shit. And then nigga, he was like, I got you. And then out of nowhere, the Puerto Rican dude just hit Derek in the face with the gun. Bang!
Oh shit!
For no reason.
Oh shit!
You know what that nigga Derek did? He knocked on the Chinese dude. He said, "Yo, can I get a napkin?" The fucking shit was leaking.
What the fuck he supposed to do this shit, yo?
That's my brother, but I was like, yeah, yo, give him a couple napkins, yo. That was it.
So both of y'all didn't do that. That's what you said.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. You see how he shouted out? Kirby didn't do that, yo. You didn't do shit either.
The nigga had a ratchet. On that one, he had a ratchet. But with White in the woods, White should have popped off. Y'all niggas right up the road. I would have popped off.
Nah, this was Murder Ave, yo. This was Murder Ave, yo. You don't understand
one
me.
gun. He can't shoot.
No, I'm not talking about.
He talking about when them dudes.
No, I'm not talking about the nigga with the gun though. Yeah, I'm talking about when the dudes got him on Fordham. I would have popped because y'all niggas right up the block or something. Y'all would have done scuffling on these. I'd threw a bottle. I'd have made mad noise, nigga. I made hit every car wrong, all that.
That motherfuckers was professionals, yo. They were gone in 60 seconds.
They were gone in 60 seconds.
Oh, it was like a breeze and shit just hit him, yo. Yeah, that shit
hit the nigga like a pissed out. Right?
Yeah. It was crazy because I swear, and they didn't even have to, back in the days, you robbed somebody and you fucked them up too. Them niggas didn't even hit me.
It was just a breeze and shit was gone.
It hurt more sometimes.
But listen,
when a nigga don't hit
it's
you,
an easy sticker when you ain't got to get physical. You know what I mean? That's an easy sticker.
Easy money,
you know what I mean?
I looked at Joey and him. I said, "Nah, I ain't relying on them. Here, take it."
Nah, you was the fucking done, yo. They seen the wounded animal and shit, yo. He was like the wounded animal and shit, yo. Left behind and shit, yo. They just took advantage of him and shit.
He was like the gazelle with the weak ankles, right?
Yo, just like
with the weak ankles.
Yo, we told him a story about Sweet Dick Willie, yo.
Oh shit!
You know when the gazelles be at the water and the gator be sitting there? You know the gator be sitting in the water and the niggas be drinking each other.
Yo,
no, them niggas.
That shit ain't even pause. That shit was real, yo.
I know, but it was like just because you came out with it, like I felt like it needed a pause. This nigga Blanco kept
I
talking.
missed
He
it. I
didn't
didn't even want to
even
ask.
be the
Bro.
first one with the pause.
I know I missed it.
That's because
Damn,
he's,
son.
you know, Blanco been on a mega pause marathon and shit, yo. So he ain't even
Yeah.
recognizing shit anymore, yo.
I got
Yo.
the preemptive pauses coming. Fuck that.
That was the
I
only
had
one I
ready
could
to
really
chest.
think of saying. Like I was like, I gotta say pause first when I say
Yo,
things.
that was his name and shit. That was
Yo,
his
it's
name,
funny too
yo.
because I heard
He
Jay
took
say
White out,
pause. I
yo.
want to.
Nah,
I
man.
missed.
He
Oh
got
yeah,
White,
just White.
yo.
Yeah.
He got White bad, yo.
Nah,
Yo, White,
you know
you
what? That was another
That's
fucked up
another
joke, yo.
pause.
and you
yo,
got your
look.
hand stuck on the barbed wire
Nah, so
after.
this dude, he was a crackhead, yo. He died recently too, like a couple years ago. Remember? You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, that was when we was kids when he got you, yo.
Nah, but look, we built a haunted. We painted this house. This abandoned house. It was like 3 layers.
Hey, yo, that shit
That's the one we had the
crazy.
piano. That's the one we had the piano.
It was
Oh
broke, yo. We had the
yes,
house
yo,
in the hood,
yes.
yo. And then we went in there, and there was a crackhead.
Where
in
you at,
there.
man?
And then so everybody ran.
You need me to put you on?
Yo, crackheads is
Oh,
fast as hell,
shit.
yo.
Just let him in. Hell yeah. Back then. Hell yeah.
Reflexes, no, because you know I was a kid, so my reflexes was on point.
80s, 90s crackhead.
Nah, yo, Main's here now, yo. He can
Bro,
validate
He
with
had,
me,
his,
yo.
he had his arm up, so I was talking to him. Then I tried to run, and he grabbed my hoodie. I fell down a whole flight of stairs.
And out the door and shit, yo.
So he came downstairs, and he didn't even know. So they all like, yo, I'm crying and shit. They like, yo, Dwight, you ain't hurt. So the nigga crackhead's like, get up, Dwight, you ain't hurt.
Yo,
yo, man,
we used that line for like 20 years, yo. For 20 years, we used that line against him, yo.
I could have died, man.
Yo, you was the slow one, the gazelle again, yo. Fucking White, yo. He don't know how to run when everybody running shit, yo. Just like when you got stuck in the barbed wire fence and shit, yo, by the motherfuckers. It got held by the motherfuckers that was chasing us, yo.
I was the road, yo. Them niggas helped
Yeah,
me
the
out,
road.
yo.
See, people, they be thinking I be bullshitting on these stories, yo.
Nah, man. Nah, them niggas help. They real recognize real. That's why they helped me, man.
No, you was a fucking wounded kid on a barbed wire fence, motherfucker.
He felt sorry for him.
Nah, man.
Yo,
These dudes was running.
What up, man?
What up?
Yo, salute. Like, what up,
Yo,
Light?
man,
What's poppin',
man,
Light?
I'm gonna be out there next week, yo. I'm
Yo,
only gonna be
bro,
out there for like 3
I'm
days,
not,
though.
I'm not, bro, man. Last time
I'm gonna call you when I'm dead serious. I'm 100% sure.
nigga,
100%.
last time you told me that shit.
No, this is 100%.
See this shit here, yo? You see this?
Yo, man, this is 100%.
Yo, White is that friend. White is that friend, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
He
Joe,
is,
you know, when I
He's Showtime, yo. We call him Showtime.
No, when I lie, you
Yeah,
can
right.
tell I'm lying. I Hollywood everybody, nigga. I'm like, yeah, I'll be out there, and that's
He the
it.
Flake
Ain't nothing
master.
else.
He Linwood Jr., yo. Don't they call him Showtime too, yo?
Nah.
Ain't his nickname Showtime? Now I know where you get it from, son. I just put 2 and 2 together, man. You Showtime Jr., yo.
Yeah. Little Junior.
Little well.
Matter of fact, what you doing on Friday and Saturday, man? Next week.
Bro, I'm free, bro.
I got you now. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna come get you.
This nigga felon, bro.
Yo, man, don't hold your breath, B.
Yo, I swear to God, I'm doing it. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yo, man, call me on Friday. Yo, let me know.
You don't see the pictures, nigga. Yo, man,
Yeah,
I got you too. I can't talk. I don't. Yeah, just leave it at that. I'll see you in the week.
Yo, listen, man. Whoever was doing that live earlier, make sure y'all go and check out them change.orgs, man, with Melvin Ortiz.
Oh yeah.
Go please support them 2 brothers, man.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I was there earlier. Like, I said,
Pennywise.
it was official.
What happened?
Yeah.
I saw it earlier. I was watching it. That story was crazy, man.
Yeah, Melvin Ortiz, yeah. We need to do an update, man. I'm gonna reach out to them and see if we get an update, yeah. Yo, but you, Blanco, you just watched the block one?
He pulled the bars open. Nah, I seen that one before when you had the petition for him. When you had the petition.
No. I'm talking about the one about the block with the one about the block with the steps and shit. Yeah, you just watched that today?
Oh, Light played it earlier. I didn't
you replayed it, man?
Yeah, it was playing. I saw that.
Oh shit! Yeah. You need to do the Cedar Park one too, yo.
I know Joe ain't follow up.
Hold on. Make some videos for people, man.
What the hell are you holding on for?
His wife probably beating him, yo. You know how I mean?
What you saying, Wade?
Salute to all to the new subscribers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Word up, man. I appreciate the love we getting, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, make sure y'all smash that like button, yo. It's the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, yo.
No. What I was saying was y'all need to follow. I can get the dude. The dude in the joint. He could interview. He in the joint out here. He been in the joint for like 100 years, yo.
Yeah. We're gonna do that one.
Dude, I hit him up. D. That's D dude though. But I hit him up.
Yeah. I don't know how you gonna hit him up, but okay.
I know because I follow him on Instagram. I follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Nigga in jail for like 100 years. He got Instagram, Facebook, and he be putting all his shit up on.
Yeah, that should be crazy.
How the fuck they got everything we got on in the inside?
Yo, that pocket, yo. That's how they get it, yeah. Shit, yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't ask Jay how they getting it, cause Jay gonna tell you niggas queef in jail.
Oh my god, yeah. That shit was fucking hilarious, yo. Jay, they gonna let you forget that one?
Nigga Blanco, man. He just be saying
gotta
anything.
pause that all the way.
You gotta watch this kid, man. He worse than Windows, yo. You know what I mean?
That was a pause.
Well, man. He worse
Hold
than
on.
Windows.
This is what, seated? You playing? I can't see.
Was the shit, yo.
Oh, the block joint. That's the steps right there, yo. Damn, yo. Yo, for the people that didn't watch this, yo, we fucking the wintertime, them shits freeze up.
Yo, you know
those steps.
Yo, you know how many times nigga have to run out up and down these stairs from police, man?
Yeah, man. And then that shit used to freeze up, and we used to ride down that shit on the fucking boxes and stop before we go out into the street.
Yo, you remember they had the thorns and all that shit, and the old folks nigga took all that shit out. Nigga, that shit fenced up, nigga. Huh?
Yeah, yo, this is crazy, yo.
Yeah, it's flashback like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
look back now, yo.
Yeah, it look washed though.
It does, yo. Oh my god, yo, we used to be there. We some dirty kids, man.
What up, man?
Remember running
First off, put your mask on, yo.
That's a crackhead.
He's stupid. Yo.
He says crackhead.
My brother.
That shit caught you in the back.
Yo, that was right before we went to Coney Island and shit, yo. He caught me in the
Tremaine, yeah.
Stars for that shit, man. This motherfucker threw a whole big ass fucking branch from the steps. He dead in our boot.
Yeah. That motherfucker hit me with damn near a whole tree and shit, yo.
Hold on. I'm about to go to the second part, though.
Yeah, that brings back so much fucking memories, man. You know, I swear, yo. Going back to the block is crazy. It ain't the same no more, yo. That shit is not the same. The parking lots is fenced off, yo. The fucking old folks is fenced off. You can't get to it, you know. That was our stomping grounds, yo. We used to cut through, yo. We used to do so much dirt in the different neighborhoods and shit and come cutting through. Man.
That's the building?
Yeah.
Made it to the 5th floor and shit. Didn't get to the infamous 6th floor where all the real shit used to happen. All the bag stuff.
Yeah.
All the fucking wrestling, the fucking fight, the arguments, the first time smoking weed and shit, yo. Just man, yo, like everything from the fucking 6th floor to the roof, yo. Man, the roof, yo, that shit is a whole another story, yo.
Is there alarm? The alarm still on the roof? There's no more alarm. I could probably take you up there. Let me take you up there. This is Joe.
Oh man, we did a couple of lives off the roof, yo.
What man? What up? Chilling, baby. Man, yo. Yeah, this is a trip, yo. This is a trip, man. When I left, you was like, shit, 10 maybe. Damn, yo. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Good.
Yeah, man, chilling.
Salute to Mikey. Salute to Mikey.
Get up there, man. If we could get up there, that's the shit right there.
Yo, that roof, yo. If that roof could talk, yo. Oh my god, yo.
Right. Remember we shut Maine down?
Yo, got 1,001 stories.
We had F Dog. I don't want to say no names. We had F Dog up there.
Yeah. And me, you shut me down too, motherfucker.
Yo, a lot of shit went down there.
Yo, hold on. Let me ask you.
You remember when dude got shot in his legs and had to walk down the steps?
Uh-huh.
I put a video up on that. Go to my Bubble Breast page. You see the video.
Yo, that's crazy. They look clean and shit.
That's some shit, nigga.
They
You get
still got
shiny
the
legs, you
pristine.
gotta walk down them stairs.
Yo,
Fuck
we
that.
was like
You know
fucking.
that
How old were you, man? White man. How you think? I think we was like what, like 6, 7 years old when that shit happened.
Exclusive shit right
Yeah,
here.
we was
yo.
young.
This shit got a million fucking stories, yo.
Man,
From
nigga.
chicks to criminal
Mhm.
activity to man, yo, man. Look
Yeah.
out, man, yo.
Yo, this shit was like the Carter B. Yo, you know we could have really took over like the Carter, yo.
Yeah. Nah, we was like good fucking bad people. We weird.
Yeah, yo, we used to watch everything, yo. Yo, if we wanted to, man, this shit could have been like the Carter, yo.
Oh
This
shit,
nigga has
yo.
every damn
Stop repeating yourself, Joe. You saying the same shit.
Deja vu.
Yeah. You see, you got the scalpel. See, we needed. We got the scalpel right there.
Yo,
You know what
we
I'm
could have
saying?
took over this whole shit, yo, if we wanted to, yo. We could see from
Yo.
the front, the back, the side, everything, yo.
Yo, I don't know if you was in California that time with the nigga Darryl. That's another story. Maybe I could. I'm not going to kind of get into that shit.
I remember that story. Yeah. You need to tell that story, yo.
That nigga was the softest nigga in the
sure,
world,
right?
man.
That'd be a good one, yeah. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, this is the softest dieselest motherfucker ever, yo. I'm like, what the fuck you diesel for if you soft as fuck,
He
yo?
actually looked like a little Vin Diesel, yo. He looked like Vin Diesel.
Nah, man. He was like, I don't know what the hell.
I'm just saying, we seen him get washed up, everything,
You know
yo.
what I'm saying? Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? We here in Murder Ave, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man. It's live action right here, man.
I gotta
It's
get me
live,
some.
man. Let me just take the camera. Let me just kind of show y'all. See, I showed y'all the daytime, and then at nighttime, and here's the strip. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It gets on and popping over here. So right now, I'm in front of chicken place. Like I said, the chicken place got a lot of history, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of gonna get into a little story, an episode that happened in the chicken place. So let me see. Let me try to get the right proper year. I want to say 2002, 2003. So so at this time, me and Marley and us, we called ourselves the Stun Five, because we both 5 deep, man. Everywhere we went, man. You know what I'm saying? So we in the chicken place. I can kind of show you inside the joint right here. You know what I'm saying? So before they had tables and they had chairs like on each side of the chicken place. So mind you, it's a Friday night. We twisted. The liquor store right next door. So so we drinking that Henry. You know what I'm saying? So niggas just wiggle. You know what I mean? So we in there, back in the day, everybody likes to beat bop in the corner, beat down on tables and shit like that. So I'm doing that. So this dude coming, I don't want to kind of say family name because he still live in the neighborhood, but he came in. So I don't know if the nigga was twisted or the nigga was drunk. I don't know what was wrong with Fam. So Fam started ice grilling. So I ain't paying attention to you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't nothing to me, man. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Anyway, so the nigga, I guess he must have thought he was talking about him. You ain't talking about you, nigga. Don't let that nigga talk about you, man. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? Rolled up, like, he started popping shit. So mind you, I'm sitting down, he's standing up. So I'm getting up immediately. So I'm like, yo, fam, what are you talking about, man? They're like, yo, I'm saying, yo, fuck that. Like, yeah, niggas all on my fucking, like I said, I grew up here too, nigga. This kid might be older than me, know me nothing, my man. So mind you, I'm gonna take you to where it transpired at. So you see inside the chicken place where the plastic, like the glass thing is that right there. So mind you, so me and Fam is talking right there, right? So, Fam is talking shit. So I said, fuck that. So I ran Fam by like the neck and the head, and I started fucking hit this nigga head into the plastic like the chicken and the fucking thing. Bam, 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 bam. So now the niggas from chicken like, yo, go outside with that shit. So we come outside. So meanwhile, we right here. So I guess he had like a bike or something like that, like over there by the Chase Bank over there. So me and nigga fighting right here, literally right here, right where this phone place, we started getting on. So the gate right there, y'all beating the shit out this nigga, hitting nigga all type of hooks, nigga uppercuts, nigga all type of shit. to the point, yo, I hit the nigga so hard, the nigga dented like he made a dent inside the gate. So then after that, the nigga was boost. I said, fuck you. So I grabbed the nigga bike. I said, you keep this fucking piece of shit. I hit the nigga with the bike. Boom. That nigga fucked up.
Sound like a bully, B.
Nigga, fuck you. Watch what's gonna happen. So, you know, I mean, nigga, I ain't no punk, nigga. I know people too, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Typical story, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Play a little part of that Kiana shit, yo.
I got you.
Yo, White, you muted, White. You muted, White.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I like that story. I like that story because he said nigga like 30 fucking thousand times. Man say nigga more than me. I was like, God damn.
Hey, yo, my man, stop playing. Damn, it's starting to rain, yeah. That chicken place, yo, that shit was another deadly spot to go to, yo. You be in there waiting for your food, or something like 30 motherfuckers to come out of nowhere. Oh shit. Like, God damn, yeah. Now you contemplating leaving your food.
Yeah.
He like, you know, like Tim's. Okay, I can fuck with that. I was with Tim's. I'm like, the construction, or you got the broccoli. It's like, I'm trying to get an idea.
You can't start right there, man. You gotta go back a little bit, yo.
Cool. That's what's up. So, Flynn,
Go back a little bit, yo. Go back a little bit. This is this is my homegirl Kiana, yo. This is chat room gone wrong. Chat room meetup gone wrong, yo.
To be sure, because if you had to go by, you know, what people were saying to you. So she said like 5'1". So already my eyebrow was a little raised.
Well, I mean, dudes. Hold on, so it's not the same. Like dudes, we like 5'1",
and I can take
111, so it's not the same. Like it's
not necessarily. Okay. I mean, you got to be at least this tall.
This is when I was on my DJ Vlad shit.
In my mind, like maybe depends on if she's cool. Maybe we can make it work. Whatever. So I'm not at my house, so I wasn't tripping. You know, my friend guy was out doing his thing. And it was like, all right, well, you can swing over here. I'll meet you in the parking lot type shit, right? I'm like, who am I checking for? What you got on? Right? This is where the shit gets interesting, okay? So she giving me the script. You know, I got the flannel shirt on. I got on jeans. I got on boots. So I'm like, when you talking about you got on boots, what kind of boots you got on, right? Because I need to know specifics this shit. So she like, you know, like Tim's. Okay, I can fuck with that. I wear Tim's. I'm like, the construction, or you got the beef and broccoli? It's like, I'm trying to get an idea. So she like the construction. Okay, cool. That's what's up. So flannel with the jeans with the Tim's. I'm trying to put a picture together in my mind. What your hair look like, right? She like, oh, I got cornrows. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, cornrows, like with hair added, or like is your hair with the braids and the cornrows? They go to the back, but you got the eyes and the teeth. So she telling me like, you know, I just got cornrows, regular cornrows going to the back. Okay, cool. Whatever. You smoke? Yes, bad. Even better. Cool. So you coming with weed, you coming with a little beverage, all of that. Okay. So I'm like, well, hit me up when you get outside. Then I'll let you know what door you need to come to, so on and so forth, right? So I'm chilling in there. I'm telling my friend about this shit. We laughing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. My phone rang. So I'm like, you here? Yeah, I'm here. You know, I got some weed. Whoopie. Oh, okay. Walk to the door. It's door number so-and-so. I gave her the door number to the door across the hall, right?
Oh, good move.
So I could see you out the peephole in the event I wasn't fucking with it, right?
Oh, that's a good move.
So
fucked up for your neighbor, but it's a good move.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, call me anyway. Like, I'm gonna let you know what's up. You know, walk to the door. You ain't gotta like ring the doorbell, none of that wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So she like, all right, I'm getting out the car. Man, I'm already at the peephole, my nigga. Like, let's see what's walking up, right? So I'm standing there, like, glued to this motherfucker, right? Because I'm like, okay, the bitch said she was short, whatever. So I see something coming down the hallway. And I'm looking and it's like, it's getting closer. And And then it's like, it stopped, like right where the door is at, right where the across the hall is at. I'm like, no fucking way. So I'm like, this can't be Shorty, right? So I'm like, yo, this can't be Shorty, right? So I'm looking out the people.
Shit, yeah.
I see her out there looking confuddled, like she waiting on the door to pop open and shit, right? So I got the phone in my hand. I ain't even thinking, right? Because I'm like, I ain't even getting ready to open this shit, right? Because this is over with. She turned around like she looking at the people's door. She turned around and faces the door where I'm looking out the fucking people, right?
I know you were there.
So I'm looking out the people. Mind you, the bitch said she was 5'1", right?
Shit, yeah.
I could barely see the top of her head out the people. Okay? So she like 4'11", like 4'9". So I'm already like, oh, this is the bullshit, right? So she walking closer because I think she could hear me laughing behind the door because I'm like, she's just in the hallway. And I'm behind the door looking out the people like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, I'm in tears. I done smoked this shit. Like, this shit is ridiculous. This is why you don't fuck with the chat line, kids. Okay? FaceTime that bitch. Okay? So I'm looking out the window. I'm dying. All of this shit, right? And I feel like she could hear me. So she turned around. Mind you, the bitch said she had cornrows, right? I'm looking out the people. Shorty got like a water head, number one. Like the little people head. You did? Like, I'm looking like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. So when she said cornrows, it was literally like four of them shits. Spread the fuck out. And you could tell it was like with the extension here, so I am weak. Because this shit look like one of the bad
Bushwick
wigs.
Bill.
Or like, I'm going to get you sucker on some shit, right? When they make the cornrow wig, right? So I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I am in tears, right? But I'm like, yo, I ain't got no more weed. I'm like, I ain't even going to talk. I'm debating. I'm like, yo, she got the weed, yo. Am I going to open the door? What the fuck, yo? So I'm like, for real, like, not even getting ready to open the door. Then all of a sudden, this bitch calls my phone, right?
Like this when I get to the door?
Standing at the door with the phone in my hand. So she called my phone. I ain't even thinking. And I was getting ready to be like, yo, you got the wrong door. And then she called my phone. And you can hear that shit like, ding, 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 ding. And she turned around and knocked on the door. So I'm like doing the fucking sad slide down the wall. Like, what am I gonna do now? Cause now I'm busted, yo. Like, you can call my phone and shit. Like,
yo, y'all gotta watch. Y'all gotta tap into videos to watch the rest.
Like, I ain't even her. She left.
This shit it gets even more fucking hilarious, yo. Yo, as you can see, I'm crying in this fucking video through the whole shit, yo. We done smoked like 2 blunts before that shit too, yo. We was smoking while the interview and shit, yo. That shit had me dying, yo. It gets crazy after that, yo.
Yeah, she's funny, yo.
Yo, she's fucking hilarious, yo. We used to bug the fuck out, yo, at work, yo.
That's the one you took me to the party. We went to the party one time.
Yeah. That was a good party.
Yeah, that was a great party.
Yeah. I forgot you was there for that, Joey.
Yeah, nigga. That remind me. She tell the story when I don't know how we did. We went to Freaknik. It was like the last Freaknik in Georgia, and I don't know how we didn't see. We bagged these bitches. They came.
It's because we was jumping in so many cars and shit. Yo, we gave my
address. They came in the crib. They all look like church aunts. They look like church aunts.
You said church aunts.
All aunts. Yo.
Yeah. They came car deep too, yo, and we was all looking out the window and shit, yo. Nah, yo, we was looking out the window. We was like, fuck. We was like, we ain't open the door. Yo, Sam was like, you better go out there.
We gave him drinks and talked to them, and we let him leave. That was it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Church
Like,
women,
you better
yo.
go out there. You better not let it. That's wrong. I was like, damn. We was like, fuck, yo. We had to go out there and shit. Yeah.
I'll be like, bump that. I'm smashing. I came all this way. I'm smashing.
Nah, you wouldn't have. Trust me. I thought they was my
aunt.
Yeah, that was freaking, yo. You was just jumping from one car to another car to another car and shit, just bugging the fuck out, yo. Yo, Blanco, you there, Blanco? I fell asleep. Ciao, Blanco. Yo, play a little bit of the Nadia joint, yo.
Your ex Nadia?
This motherfucker
Oh,
here,
that
yo.
one,
Yeah.
I gotta go into the.
Oh,
I gotta go into the studio for that one. I got it.
or the one where White was crying and shit, where we was stranded, yeah.
Nah.
I done told a few of the stories, yo. The fucking one when we was stranded at Woodstock and shit, yo. And when you had your broken leg and we was hitchhiking. We had to hitchhike and shit, yo, for like 30 miles and shit. We was walking, yo. We was walking for like what? Like fucking 5 hours and shit, you know.
Remember we went there with a $30 in change. Remember to get a cab back? It was crazy. We did stupid shit.
Yeah. He was like, the people that have a phone, we like, yo, come back at 3:30. He was like, yeah, I got you. Shit, yeah.
Hey, yo, you can hear me now, Joe?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, my phone ringing and shit. No, that's crazy though, nigga. You was die laughing that whole time that lady was talking.
Yo, you gotta watch that. Yo, watch that shit. Yo, I'm telling you, that shit is fucking hilarious. The whole shit. Yo.
She got delivery though. She sounded like a comedian.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Her whole setup was she worked that whole joke.
Yo, we used to be crying at work, bugging the fuck out. Yeah.
She got some big titties.
Yeah.
Third edition of
Third edition, the whole edition.
First off, I appreciate everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's liked.
Yo, people don't know I'm sitting on a door of the Explorer chair in my daughter's room.
Don't do. This is outside of my.
I'm gonna say, oh, look, you in the projects.
Nah, this is a townhouse, yeah. But I was in my daughter's room.
People seem to enjoy it, so I got another good story today. Oh, by the way, Lisa's going to come on for that part 2 of the robbery to tell her version of it. Because those things she said.
I got robbed. I just laughed at that.
That
Stupid,
she
yeah.
felt from her point of view would have been beneficial for you guys to hear.
He mad because mine was more official than yours.
This one here.
Nah, when y'all got robbed. Derek wasn't even out for that. He remember that story though.
We got robbed. What you talking about?
New York.
Look out for watch the Puerto Ricans.
Oh,
This
yeah,
one
yeah.
has the crazy father. They try to kill me. No.
Oh my God, this
All
is
right,
horrible.
So this next one was in New York. I'm not gonna say the female's name. It's my ex-girlfriend. This is right
Too
around
late
the
for
time
that.
that my mom passed away.
I was with you?
It was real tight.
Nah.
And I was pretty much living in her house without her parents knowing. I was there for a good little minute. You know, the father lived downstairs, the mother lived upstairs.
Fucking dogs,
She
nails.
was doing her thing. So, you know, a lot of times she was out and about. I can remember one time that she did surprisingly come home and had to hide under a pile of clothes in the room while she was there. And she didn't notice me. So we thought we was gravy. We're going to run this forever. Nobody's going to find out. Not true at all. So on this particular day, we got real bold with it. Okay. Father's downstairs, mom's not there, grandma's asleep on the couch. She's way older, so she's really not active like that. So we thought we was gravy. Go take a shower together. We in the shower, doing our thing, you know. Then all of a sudden, so open the door. Like, what? It's the father. So open the door. I got to use the bathroom. Mind you, he never comes upstairs. He got a crib downstairs. He got to use the bathroom. First thing I'm like,
all right, that's it. We gotta let them go.
Oh man. You can play a little bit more. You gotta play a little bit more,
A little bit more.
A little bit more, A little bit more. Give him a little bit more, Up until, you know what I'm saying? I try to make it escape, Cutthroat. Squatters. Yo, I gotta go back and watch some of these videos,
Cutthroat, what up, nigga?
Father's downstairs, mom's not there, grandma's asleep on the couch. She's way older, so she's really not active like that. So we thought we was gravy. Go take a shower. It's the father. So open the door, I gotta use the bathroom. Mind you, he never comes upstairs. He got a crib downstairs. He gotta use the bathroom. Right, I'm looking around. Where can I hide? A hamper, a closet. Everything's built into the wall. There's nothing I can do. Nowhere I can hide. All I have is my boxes in this room. Boom, 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 boom. Joe, I know you in there. I'm like, come out. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going out there. So I look behind me. Little ass window. Mind you, this is dead of winter. Dead of winter. I got boxes and I was in the shower. See this little ass window. It's either this window or death. That's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm halfway out this window. Waist out this window. Look over to the right. I see the father right here out the screen, like, looking dead at me. So I dip back in, I knock everything down. There's no question this dude knows that I'm in there. So now he's like, Joe, come out. Ooh, he's yelling, banging on the door. I'm like, fuck, the fuck. I gotta get to this room. So she tells her little sister to grab my things. She goes and grabs just a coat. My coat only. Again, I'm damn near naked. I only got boxes on. So there's a little pause in this. Pops goes to sit on the couch. Oop, stick our head out. Jet to the room. Lock the door, and I'm just getting dressed. I'm getting dressed so fast. Like, shit is probably on backwards. All of a sudden, he's on the knob, knocking on the door. Boom, boom. This dude goes into the room right next door to it. Apparently, the rooms connect by a door that's behind this big ass rug cloth thing that's hanging on the wall that you can't really tell that these rooms connect. This dude starts coming through the wall. I'm like, this shit's like a movie and shit, yo. This dude is coming through the connect.
All right, now you can cut it. You got to tap it to see the rest, yo. We might do a little marathon on those stories, yo. That'll be a good one. Oh, shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
brothers.
I thought I was gonna die. I ain't gonna lie, yo. This motherfucker was like 6 something and shit, yo. He was wild, yo. Ex-military and shit, yo.
You know, it'd be fly if you could have a nigga do the animation drawing.
That's what I want to do, yo.
Animation
that shit,
drawing the store. That's
yeah,
fire.
that shit costs bread, yo.
But you ain't even got to do that. If you do what I do on my joints, yo, you know, when I put videos and pictures and I give you a visual and I'm just telling the story. So you watching it and you hear I got sound effects in it and everything, but I just be telling stories and shit.
Yo, matter of fact, we got a special guest in the building. Squatters.
Yo, shout it out. Yo, this nigga's been Rip Van Winkle for like 2 days, bro. This nigga passed out since Friday.
He's up now, yo. He said, fuck that. I'm up, B. What's good, man? We just reminiscing on some of the old videos.
Get fucked up, dude.
What you got over there? What you smoking?
¿Cómo está, Maddie? He's smoking a beanie right now.
God damn, the throwback with the red string on it.
Yeah. The strawberry joint, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. I told you, fucking around, you know, I was smoking with this Trinidadian motherfucker. He done rolled the blunt to the tip of a fucking beanie, yeah. And we was smoking a blunt through the beanie. I had the ill head rushes.
Dutch Masters when they came out.
Yeah, that was what.
Chocolate Dutch Masters when they came out.
Oh hell yeah. Them shits.
Disgusting.
They was, yo, but that was the shit that was in. Then they had the chocolate Titans too, yeah.
Yeah, that was too much with the Dutch. The strawberry Philly was alright with the haze.
Nah, the strawberry shit was nasty, B. That was like a fucking huge beanie, yeah. But Jay don't know nothing about that. He was only like 5 when that shit came out.
You hear me, Cutthroat? Yo, did the Knicks play today? They didn't play today, right?
Yeah, they lost.
They lost.
Get the fuck out of here. Wow.
Spanked, doggy.
The series tied. They gotta win the next one.
That's it. We win the game 7. That's it. Going to Boston with the whole team.
Now they got one more game with game 7.
Yeah, game 7. Then if we play Boston by Tuesday, we play with OG.
Yep.
It was written.
We'll see if New York can pull it out. Yo, we need this win. You know? Oh shit! Look at Jay.
Look at Jay. That's Jay. Jay was soft as hell. Look at him.
I would have smacked the shit out of you back then.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
That nigga said soft.
Look at him. Look at him in the corner. He didn't.
He was bigger than you, White. Yeah, he was bigger than you though.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He think.
He was the nigga that was getting this water. Go give me some water. Put my shoes on.
What was that? What was that? The fresh air fun?
It had to be back in the days. I had on windbreakers.
Them shits look like parachutes, nigga.
Yo, you feel me? That's the old school shit, man.
That shit breaking more than wind, my nigga.
And he got his shirt tucked in.
Look at Joe. Joe
That
looked like
nigga
he
was
was
dressed up like a.
Yeah, that
Nigga White was dressed up like an In Living Color fly girl. You heard?
I'm the only nigga that look like I'm packing. Joe look like he ain't got shit, yeah.
Nah, yo, y'all look like my fucking bodyguard.
And D look like a crackhead. Like when he was young, he always looked like a head.
They whipping out their prom pictures and shit.
Nigga said D look like a crackhead. You been shitting on D, bro. That's fucked up.
I know, man.
D now, man.
He went from a crackhead to looking like a reformed crackhead.
Nigga look like Andrew Tate.
What was that? Some Herbalife shit? Herbalife?
Shit, yeah. He's trying to sell some of that shit, yeah. Before and after.
Some Herbalife.
Oh shit.
No, it's the before and after.
That's that P90X shit.
Hey, you was sitting on the couch. Oh shit, yeah.
That was that pack of 10 years in jail, nigga.
Yeah, this is when I bailed them both out of jail.
Like
shit,
the whole, y'all look like the cast of Scarface if they were young. Y'all look like the whole cast of Scarface if they was young.
Like somebody painted that picture.
Like Cologeno and shit, yeah.
I like to live in America.
Nigga Jay said look like somebody painted it. Jay said it look like Michelangelo painted
that
it.
That shit look like the cover of Blood In, Blood Out and shit, yeah.
The passport was
that's a whole fact. Y'all niggas look like some Mexican.
Like they floated over here.
Niggas for real.
That was Scarface, the beginning, yeah.
That was the green card day. They was taking the ID
green card day.
picture.
You gotta get like dressed up.
That was Dion Carlito's way.
They look like the Menendez brothers before they killed their parents.
This motherfucker always gotta go.
Nigga.
He always gotta go to this. I was his attorney though, yeah. If you can't tell, yeah.
They look like a movie for the kids.
Salute Mac me.
Boy to lead a toy right by the scene. Niggas know the vampire. You a damn liar. I pull up on your circle, make them burn. Campfire. I ain't get a turn when I was young, so I took a shot. I came up with the dealers and the killers was cooking cops. Niggas be looking like crumbs. Tell them go buy a cake, eh? My money ain't young and I don't know about Drake. I'm in the high rise baking up pies, Duke. Them niggas don't know how to shoot. They're making up lies. Potato on the pistol. I turn that bitch into fries. Without the Happy Meal, the Mackie Meal is making them die. Fuck they know about me, dog. I read, dog, between the lines. I clean the gun. Ain't no
right. Time.
Ty.
Mac B, salute Mac B.
Cooking,
Okay,
boy.
yo, please. I got you. I'm about to put you on the big screen right now, brother. Yo, it's my boy Breeze, Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm about
That should
to put you up
revive
there
this
right
whole
now.
shit.
Bronx, New York, stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, y'all can hear me?
They're like Jay, yeah.
He look just like Jay.
Yo, I thought that was Jay. He sound like Jay. Hey, yo, y'all hear me?
That's Jay's brother.
Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, no disrespect, Mac, but yo, you gonna die today.
Okay, let's go.
Nigga said you gonna die today.
Let's get it, Jay.
If he dies, he dies.
Yo, this resurrected his fucking whole career right here.
You might pop off with a little bit of luck. Start acting like Pac, my niggas gonna hit him up. You can find me on the third pouring Henny in my cup. More Henny in my what? More Henny in my cup. Fuck. Niggas lose their mind when I put that gun to it. I get on that type of time if you really want to do it. Niggas hear 6ix9ine, now they think that's blood music. Nah, listen, my bloodline red. Texas blue. R.I.P. Tank, Nipsey too. Tucking my pride, got my 9 tuck with it, not tucking my chain. If you niggas gang, come get it. I'm doing my thing. Diamond in the rain, blue dot in the chain. Man down, you can get the same. Ooh-wop to the brain. Heavyweight class, we're not in the same. I used to smuggle on the plane before I got in this game. Phone call, that's your bitch. She gon' fuck with me and she gon' suck dick. She know she fuck with me, but you won't say shit. Cause you see me in the back with that black 4/5. Who you know spit like this? I just
Time anyway.
That's the time, right?
Yo, but look at this, right? That was him.
Like this. I smoke you like a fucking split.
Yo, but now look at him now, though. This is him now, right here.
This ain't the block you wanna spin. I advise you, don't get shot up with your friends. I advise you, leave that tough shit alone. Cause New York niggas are the craziest. I advise you, this ain't the block you wanna spin. I advise you, don't get shot up with your friends. I advise you, leave that tough shit alone. Cause New York niggas are the craziest. Must I remind you, in New York ain't nowhere to go. I'ma find you, on site I'm letting it go. Here we go. Here we go. Spotlight, hottest nigga in the city. First glance, I remind you of Biggie. Just came from the jeweler, I dropped 350. I used to go half with my man on the Glocky. See Poppy or the 30. Hit you either way, clean or dirty. I don't know him, I'ma ask him who you with. Like Bernie, New York body bag, no, not the lollygag. Pinky ring full of stones, shoebox full of chrome. What block you from? Who you know, nigga? What money you got? Where your hoes, nigga? Catching while he parking the Beamer. Shots through his window. All you saw was his sneakers. All that bullshit you talking, man, that should be illegal. Nigga, if I get caught, they gon' give me the needle. I advise you, this ain't the block you wanna spin. I advise you.
What's that shit right there?
That shit is tough, nigga. That hook is serious.
Fire right there.
Yeah, that motherfucker, he was giving up his career at the time and shit. Then we convinced him, Maine convinced him to get in it. And that shit revived this whole shit, yo. Now he's back at it.
You got bars. I got bars, nigga. I got bars.
What you got? What you got?
That nigga put him on the summer jam, boy.
He put me on Front Street, though. He stopped playing.
He put you on the summer jam.
They got him on the big screen. Got you on the big screen, yo.
They put me in Summer Beam out there, my ballerina suit on.
Oh shit, yo, we was reminiscing on the Bronx earlier, Cutthroat.
Yeah.
All the crazy shit we done seen growing up, all the fucking, the childhood that we had and shit, compared to what these kids got now,
Taking that fucking city bus.
We was lucky we was in the bus, yo. It was right on the back, yeah. We used to go all the way from Fordham all the way to the block and shit on the back of the bus, yo. The whole concourse, yo.
See Shorty, you see Shorty in the bus every time, every day, at the same time and everything. You know that.
Uh-huh. Little Catholic school chick, yo. The Catholic school chicks, yo, the way to school and shit, yo.
It sound like
Trying to get at them.
It sound like he just watched Bronx Tale, yo. Like,
But that's what it is. I'm from Bronx.
Kenny looked like he could have been a young Cologeno and shit, yo, back in the day, yo.
But that's how it used to be. We used to bag shorties in the train.
It looks clean, man. It actually looks clean. Yeah, yo, man.
I'm about to walking down the stairs now.
That's so crazy, yo. But I mean, even just the surrounding. I mean, we didn't even step into that part once it got bad. So it's been years. That's crazy, yo. I see they didn't put much into the steps and shit. Still murder spot right there, little blind spot to get got at. Okay. That's Cedar.
Yeah, that's Cedar.
Yo, Cedar Park, yo, that was the most dangerous park in the Bronx at one point, yo. I didn't even want to walk past the fucking entrance to that shit, yo. It was so crazy, yo. Yeah, we didn't realize. I remember them steps being long to us.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
This was the birthplace of hip hop, yo. Hold on, right there, real quick. Can you pan around?
Gotta pause that, yo.
So they can get a high view of it. Huh? Okay. See, it looks like an ordinary, decent park and shit, yo. Okay. I see they've put definitely put something into it, you know, because I don't remember there being anything more than this little playground that's in my background. This was the whole park, and then the basketball court.
Oh, they're actually doing the video down.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, they're actually doing the video, yo.
Yo, look at this shit, yo. Yo, you need to try to give a shout out on their video, yo. Photo bomb, video bomb. Pan around to the park area a little bit.
Oh, no, you're doing the video.
That's crazy, yo. Look at that shit, yo.
Right?
Only in the Cedar Park, yo. That shit was. I remember that ground being filled with crack bottles and shit, yo. Look at that shit, yo. Like, if you look at my background now, whoever's watching right now, look at my background. This was the Cedar Park that we grew up in. This is what it is now.
Yeah, man.
For people that don't know, just tune in, whatever. Cedric and Cedar Park, birthplace of hip hop. This is my neighborhood, our neighborhood.
Yep. So they still kind of be building it a little bit, as you can see.
Yeah.
They still got work to do.
But look, nice little benches to sit down.
Yeah, man.
Actual stuff to play on.
Yeah, man.
The ground is different. Like, you know, what up, Joe? Yo, Joe. Still waiting on that letter, Joe.
I'm still waiting on that letter. Still waiting on that letter, man. The letter you supposed to write.
Look at that shit, little swings, that little monkey bar thing, yo. I'll play on that shit.
All right, they got to check. They got to check out the video, yo. They got to tap in and see the rest, yo. Yeah.
Niggas walking around the park, all romantic and shit.
Yeah, you must not know anything about that park and shit. Yeah, I know they had parks like that in the suburbs where you was at and shit. Yeah. That shit right there, yo. That shit was like death, yo. Like you just felt eerie walking just even by Cedar Park, yo. Like felt like you were just snatched up, yo, just walking by that motherfucker, yo.
Ain't that connected to Colin Park?
Nah, that's over there by it's not that far from Roberto Clemente. Yeah, it's over there by what's that? When it goes on to the Cross Bronx over there, man.
No, Major Deegan.
Deegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colin, yo. Nah.
Yeah. That shit was crazy over there, yeah.
I like Roberto Clemente Park. I like that shit.
Yeah, Roberto was the shit, yo. It was dangerous as fuck to go there.
75 cents when you get in the pool.
Yeah. Then you get a quarter. What is it? You get 50 cent back, right? What was it? 50 cent or quarterbacks? 50 cent back.
Yeah, 50 cent back, shit like that. I used to be my shit back in the days.
Yo, I done seen so much shit go down in that pool, yo. Oh my god, yeah.
Motherfuckers, I see motherfuckers get killed in them motherfuckers right in front of that building. You know the towers.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I see bodies there in the 80s. Remember, I was going in there. I was going to Roberto Clemente when it first opened. You know what I mean? When it first opened, when it first opened.
That was like what, 1957?
No, in 1984.
He went there after the Great Depression. He was the first one to do it.
He was there before it got great.
He said he shook his hand.
I was there.
He was at the ribbon cutting and shit.
I was there with Roberto Clemente when he opened it. He cut the ribbon.
Yo, who the fuck is on the train track?
Niggas in there going for a free ride.
Somebody at the train track. Yo, Joe, you at the train station?
I'm ready to travel in hobo.
White plane, shit like that.
Nah,
man.
that's not me.
Now
The money train. That's the money train.
Oh, yeah,
that's
you
the
can tell by the building alone, man. Look at that shit, man.
Just
Look how
from a
that shit
distance.
looks, man.
Just from a distance.
Look at that shit. Dude, that shit like a fucking, that shit like a Olympian podium, nigga. Like you getting the gold medal thing and shit
This
like
little
that.
whatever this is, bus stop or whatever the fuck that is, that wasn't there before.
Yeah, the Metro North, that's where they get their tickets at and stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wow,
Metro
that
North.
whole shit wasn't there before. Okay. Metro North.
That shit like a whole different park.
Right, all right.
Yeah,
And then
the Metro North. That
right
shit
here will
brand
be
new.
starting what? What was the first thing you would see right here? I see the big difference.
Yeah, the pool, you know, when you stand there for the pool line.
The gate, yo, the infamous door cage.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
man.
door cage started over here, yo.
Yo, you know how many times I seen dudes,
Yeah, that shit, you said-
I seen dudes scrapping
Yeah. Yeah. And that shit was like a fucking medieval torture box, yo.
The two different tones.
You have a
So for
fire
the,
there,
for the
there's a
concrete
rumble.
changes,
Oh my
all
god, yeah.
the front, he said, be a big ass door cage where motherfuckers used to have to stand in. That went
Yo,
from
but they
wait,
used
Joe,
to have
turn
state
back around
troopers.
again.
Yeah.
So it went from there all the way back to the steps where they started at. The line stood that long, sometimes up the steps for people to get into this pool. All right, turn back around.
He said that. Yo, shit used to stay at top of the stairs in line.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's like what, like 4 hours and shit of waiting, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
That shit
should
was
get
like
there
going to the
about
club,
8
yeah.
o'clock, you know, get into like 12.
Yo, you had to be one of the first motherfuckers in that line and shit, in that door cage, waiting in the heat, baking, to be in there for the right amount of time, yo.
That's
Now
right.
this shit right here, look, all this shit right here is different. All of that is new.
Yeah.
Hold on, get a good look on that, yo. So what's that area right there?
So this is just like a pretty much, this is a walkway to go to a Roberto Clemente statue, and this is another way to get to the baseball pool, which we're gonna go, but we're gonna go the other way by the pool though first.
Do the look down real quick though. That's how you look down to the back, right, too?
Yeah. So come on, Julius, come this way, June.
I remember when I was a kid, this area right here had like a little square little fountain almost, like a square fountain type thing. And then it just went to the back right there, like Toll Bridge shit, whatever the fuck you walking on, wasn't there before, yo.
So they got like a little chilling over here. And like I said, these are steps to go to the side. You know what I mean? But I want to capture the pool. I want to capture the pool and stuff.
I gotta go to Roberto, man.
Everything. Come on, June.
Yo, the statue, yo. You gotta get a good look on the statue, yo.
Yeah,
Shout
get
out
a
to
good
my
look at that
peoples,
statue.
yo.
Yeah, but Roberto Clemente, baby.
Man, get the name right there. That's right. The years. Ooh, Goya.
Goya.
It doesn't get any official than this shit, yo.
That's right, man. He's a legend right here.
It does not get any official than that, yo.
This is my dude right here. He's a legend, man.
Roberto Clemente.
That's a legend right there, man.
Man.
He went out like Richie Valens too,
Them
yeah.
little planes, Joe.
Yeah.
He can't hear you, Joe.
Yo, R.I.P. Willie, yes, man.
Right, yeah.
R.I.P. Willie, yes,
Yeah,
bro.
power to the people, Joe.
R.I.P.
All right, yo. So now, what we looking at, yo?
Man,
I need a better angle, yo. I need a better
You need a
angle.
better angle. The angle, just keep it straight. Yeah.
Yeah, what time you left, man?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
all
wait.
that shit
You
is
got
old.
to do the look down and shit to the back.
Oh, you mean like to the back? Well, we're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to.
just
We're gonna
pay it
get
down
to.
to get the full like high view. You
What,
know
the
how
high
you
view of
used
the
to go
state
to the
park?
little gate to look to the back to the field and shit like that?
Oh, okay. All right. So you want the whole view?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
just
you
get a
want the
quick.
whole view?
Because
Just get a
remember,
quick
that's
view?
how we. No, no, no. You could go right there to the gate, just to look down. You can't look down no
No,
more.
no,
To the
you
back?
can't because you got weeds and shit. You can't
It's
really
hard to
see.
find
You
good
can't
help
really
these
see right
days.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see, but the gate. That's what I'm saying. You know how we gonna get it though. We gonna get it though. We gonna get it though. I want to get
No,
the
but
pool
that used
area
to be the
first.
communication spot too, yo. It used to be
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the pool, looking down to the pool, and then that wall to look to the back, yo.
Yeah. You already know, man. That's how we knew who was playing ball and all that. You
Yep,
know what I'm saying?
yep. Those was 2 key points.
You know, I would go inside the state park building, but I don't know if we're allowed to have footage in there. You know what I'm saying?
Is it open, yo?
It's open. I don't. Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Yeah. Guerrilla tactics, yo. See if you can get the gym real quick, at least, yo.
Bad influence. Yeah.
Trust me, we gonna be able to see inside. Huh?
Yeah. See this? See what he does with the channel, y'all? You see this?
Yeah, you already know, man. So this right here is the pool. Look how Jim, get the whole view of this shit. Look at this shit. Look how
First
this
off,
shit
the
looks
floor
now.
is
Jim.
different, yeah.
Look at people. Look at they got. You don't even gotta sit on the wall no more. You can just sit on the bench, man. Look at this shit. This shit
Man, they
looks
put a lot of
man.
money into redoing this shit. You know.
Space itself looks different, yo. Looks
Yeah. Yo, June, come take the view of the pool. Let's
And then
get
those
inside.
benches and shit wasn't there. It
everybody
was just
look
that
at
flower,
the 16
that flower
foot.
bed thing.
Salute,
Boys
salute.
used to sit on.
Make sure y'all smash that like button.
Bro, commit this
All right,
state
yo, we
park
got to
pool,
get a
man.
good view of this, yo. All right, so for y'all that's watching, that's my background right now and shit, yo. The infamous Roberto Clemente State Park. I wish it was sometime because this would be filled with 1 billion fucking people, yo. Like, you could barely see the pool. That's how many people be in here.
That's what people were, for real.
Man,
You ain't
yo.
lying.
And then this was the communication spot. You come down here, check it out, see if it's packed, if it's banging and shit, yo, if it's live. Then you look for your peoples and shit. You flag your peoples down. They come to the wall, shit. You communicate with them.
Yep.
That's how it went down and shit, yeah.
Now
Well, that shit feel like it was a Rikers Island pool.
over there in the middle of look at the little
First off, the baby pool area.
All right. They gonna have to check out the video to see the rest. Yeah.
That wasn't even there.
What up, fool? Yeah, that's in the Bronx. That's Roberto Clemente State Park. Yeah. That was the spot, yo. That was our whole childhood right there, yo. And now that shit looks totally different, yo. I know shit. If you saying you remember when that shit was day one, yo, Kenny, I know you remember the changes, yeah. I remember when the back of the fucking field, it wasn't even a real baseball field and shit. They just had started doing it. It used to be all just one big ass lot and shit. Yo, rabbits and shit used to run around that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They had the docks over there and shit, yo.
All I remember was when they had the pool and by the river, right there, the Hudson River, right there. They used to put the freestyle music, the side-side music.
The dance contest, yo. Yeah,
the dance contest and all that. And my mother, you know, the pool, they got bars. So my mother be giving me a hot dog, you know what I mean? I eat it right there. You know, I'm young.
Yeah, Lumars was the name of that spot, yo. The little.
You know what I mean? My mom, I used to be young and shit in there. I used to love that pool, man. That was legit. That was a legit pool.
That was the best thing for the community, man, for real, yeah. That's when Budweiser used to sponsor a lot of their shits, yo. So Budweiser would be out there DJing and throwing parties and shit, yo. Fucking, they would have the boxing fights in there and shit, yo. You go for free and watch the amateur boxing.
You know when it started fucking up? When the people, the people in the locker room started fucking up. The same people, the same workers.
Yeah. The locker room, man.
They break in your locker. I swear, doggy. Believe me, I'm telling you, doggy. The same niggas that work in the motherfucking locker room was breaking in the motherfucking locker, leaving out their butt.
Because you know, there's always spare keys and shit. Yo. There's a spare key for every one of them and shit. You know.
They know how to pop them shits too.
My mom used to work for the ladies' locker room and shit. You know.
Oh,
So I used to make a killing. I used to make a killing in there. Yo. At the end of the night and shit, I'll go through the fucking locker room and people used to lose all type of jewelry in that shit. You know. All type of money, all type of shit. Yeah.
Salute to my squatters. What up? You see?
Squatters.
George
Squatted
squad
up.
on the low.
Say that.
That was the life back there, yo. Roberto. I remember when they in the wintertime they used to turn that shit into a homeless shelter, yo.
Wow.
Remember they used to turn the gym into a
The
shelter.
gym.
and
I
shit?
used to watch the boxing. The
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah. The boxing. They used to have the marathons and shit, yo. That's why I used to do my. I did a couple of the mini triathlons for Roberto Clemente, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, that used to be the shit though, man.
Roberto, yo, they did a lot for the community, man, and it was right connected to one of the worst projects in fucking New York, in the Bronx and shit, yo. That shit is, motherfuckers is jumping off that shit, getting thrown off that shit, you know.
That shit, yo, that building is dangerous, man. You know what? How many floors that shit got? For real, no lie.
They got 4 buildings. All right, they got 4 buildings and shit, building 10, 20, 30, and 40. I think the highest one has 42 floors and shit.
Yo,
And they got
doggy.
about 10 apartments for each floor, yo.
Yo, every
10
time
apartments.
Throwing refrigerators.
I
Wasn't they throwing
pass by,
refrigerators
right?
off the roof?
Yeah, anything, yo, paint cans, yo. You be walking and shit, and anything will come out, yo. Fucking
mad shit
microwave,
before,
yo. Yeah, yo.
Yo, doggy, let me tell you something. I be going there for like 40 something all my life, passing by. Those. I be seeing those shits on fire, doggy. Those buildings are scary,
Yeah.
man. Those
They used to
buildings
bust
are
at the
scary.
circle line when the circle line used to come by, yo. Motherfuckers used to shoot at the circle line.
Yeah, with the BB gun.
Nah, they used to bust at them for real and shit, yo. Telling you, yo, it used to be crazy over there, man. I seen grown men screaming for their life and shit, getting the shit beat out of them, you know. I seen all type of shit in there, you know. I know people that got brutally murdered in there and shit, you know.
I know niggas get money out there. I remember that niggas get money.
I mean, a few of them was making money and shit, you know. They wasn't organized at the time like that, yo. They could have been making a lot more and shit, yo. But there was a few people. Shit, I used to sell trays up at the projects. I used to sell trays right there in Roberto and fucking towers and shit, yeah.
Oh, for real?
I used to work in the store. I don't know if you remember, there used to be a candy store in there, yeah. My
Inside the
homeboys,
store.
yeah, my homeboys pops brought that store and shit. Me and White used to work in there, yeah. Right in the middle of the projects. And I used to hustle trays out of there and shit, yeah. Without him knowing, yeah. Used to make a killing trays in the projects. That shit was fucking gold.
Oh, shit. We opened up new cases. You heard that? He got the
Nah, that was like fucking 40 years ago, yo. 40 years ago,
He
B.
got the this. He's selling trays. Okay, yeah,
That
conspiracy.
nigga got a whole
Nah,
newsstand. He got a newstand.
40 years ago, 40 years ago,
40
B.
years ago, that shit don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna front. He sound like Jake over there. He sound like Jake.
Yeah, yo, pat him down, yo, pat him down, Jay.
They
Pat him
got
down,
cops
Jay.
for a fucking 70-year-old fucking assault.
Yo, that shit ain't got a statute of limitation. My shit got an 8-year statute of limitation on it. You know? This is 40 years ago, yo. I think I'm good, yo.
Nah, them customers are still looking for you, nigga.
Yeah,
He
that
said
shit
the
was wild.
Cuspies.
You go back to the hood, you see the customers, same motherfuckers. Don't niggas
Yo, I
back
ain't
in
gonna front.
line.
Customers will look for
Ain't the
you.
nigga. Yo,
Hey, yo,
Joseph,
Oh, we used to get
though.
we used to
I'm
get the
from the
crackheads, yeah.
projects, doggy. I
Hey.
go to the hood, I see every fucking crackhead. Those niggas do not die, though. They don't give a fuck about COVID.
That's a
They don't give
fact,
a fuck
nigga.
about nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
You could be
Doggy,
out the
those niggas are
game for
mutual.
like 10 years. They still be like, what's up?
That nigga looked the
Like, cop.
same way when you left the hood. After like
Hey,
20
nigga,
years,
I
you look
stopped
the
selling
same.
drugs a long time ago.
And
You
those,
got
Fuck you
something
been
on you,
at?
man?
and those that stopped, they fucking died.
Yeah, yeah,
Believe
that's
me,
dead
doggy.
serious, yeah.
That's crazy. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, fuck that.
Yo, once you win, yo, fuck it. Yeah, you might as well ride that shit all the way to the end because you done either
But
way,
I,
yo.
yeah, I live in Jersey, so Jersey is a functional addict state. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get high every day and build a fucking house. You know what I mean?
All they do is steal cars all day and shit.
Yeah, they
Joyride,
got
yeah.
they got them type of addicts in Connecticut. They got your real fucked up addicts too, though. But them
Oh, y'all think y'all
functional
better
ones,
than us, yeah? Y'all think y'all better than us because y'all functioning and shit, yeah?
nah, them functional ones, they kind of rough too, though, because you don't know like when they gonna
Those
have
are the
episode.
foremans. Those are the
Yeah,
bosses.
you know what I mean? Exactly. Because they function, you don't even know that they use it because it's like shit. They play it off real well.
Yeah. They're immune to it already, and you already adapt to see them the same way. So
A
fuck it.
motherfucker could be cooking your food every day. You ordering food from you don't even know. You be like, and then you find out later on, you a crackhead? The fuck?
No, you find out too a couple of months later. Oh, that nigga died of a fatty.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know.
Yeah, you see them motherfuckers just wither away, yo. The motherfucker that used to be your neighbor and shit, yo.
Yeah.
That nigga still on the bike. That nigga still riding around on a bike with 3 ACs.
And 2 on the shoulders.
Shorty, how about when you go to Shorty, right? She used to be an old head, right? She ain't no head no more. And she used to give the mean head. And you go over there and look at her in the eyes. Like, that was 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Like,
yo, I didn't forget, yo.
yeah, I
Still
remember
yo.
that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. What you doing right now?
What you doing right now? She's like, no, I'm married.
Yeah, fuck that.
I got $10.
Yeah, right.
Stop playing. She no, I'm doing good. Me too. Come here.
Yeah, right. Like, yo, I got a piece of rock.
It's 20s or 20. You know, 20s or 20. You know what I mean?
You fucking up a whole
Niggas
sobriety
picking at the
and shit.
sheetrock. Niggas picking the sheetrock off the wall. Niggas trying to get a dummy.
Or the lemon heads, yeah. We used to use the lemon heads, yeah.
Nah, niggas used to do wild shit, man. Wild shit.
We take the whole yellow off the lemon head and shit, yo. Break that shit down, put it in the bag, yo. I mean, we did that shit to a crackhead, yo. We went to the roof and shit, yo. This motherfucker did not leave for like 2 hours, yo. He was just waiting out there and shit, yo. We was like, yeah, we'll be right back, yo. He was calling, hey, yo, what the fuck? He was mad as hell, yo.
Yo, Joe, I got caught, right? I needed a little emergency, right? So I went across the bridge, right? No lie, I went across the bridge.
Broadway.
Yeah, went across the bridge, came back, you heard me? And the shit, yo, so I was giving out to customers. I bagged it up quick. It was a quick way. I got like probably like a 50 grams and shit. So I went and did allegedly. I went and said real quick, yo, doggy, this is no lie, doggy. I chopped it up, gave it to them. Yo, that shit was blowing up the stems. Yo.
Oh, damn.
Your
Firecrackers
doggy.
and shit?
Your doggy, I'm talking about ruined the stem, blew up the stem. They're not mad because the shit was fucked up. They was mad because they fucked up their good fucking paper stem. You know what I mean?
It's like they want some more of that shit. It's just fucking up their stem, yeah.
Nah, that shit was garbage. They got me. They got me.
They saw you fucking TNT and shit, yeah. They like meth out here. Oh man, that meth ain't no joke, yo.
For real? Where you at?
They in she's in Cali and shit, yeah.
Oh, meth is everywhere.
Say California's the home of the functioning addicts.
Functioning addicts. Niggas stay looking like addicts. Niggas
So
got
when
the
you going
ice
live,
and
nigga? When the next time you going live, bro?
I just did it live, nigga.
You fucking lying, nigga.
For real, I was
You did it live?
freestyling. I was freestyling my whole life. I was freestyling for 45 minutes. Singing and freestyling. For real, I was having bars all day. Niggas should have watched my motherfucking replay. Hit the like button, subscribe, notification.
I ain't getting no.
Yo, Blanco, drop the squatters link if you can.
Yeah, but I ain't get no notification or nothing. I would have been over there, nigga. I would have been freestyling too. Shit.
I ain't seen that
I
pop
was
up.
okay because you chilling over here and I didn't need you anyway.
when you did live like an hour ago, you was on a live hour ago. Hell no, nigga. You
I did
lying.
it at 12 o'clock on the spot.
You
Just
lying,
dropped
nigga.
it. Hit a whole hour to
That
1
nigga
o'clock.
freestyling.
Yeah.
Freestyling all night.
He like man bleak, yeah.
Smoking. We call this shit the Swiss fucking gelato, Swissy gelato, some shit like that. Swiss squeaky gelato. This shit is out of hand. This shit got me rapping.
Oh shit, yeah.
Thinking I'm the man.
Oh shit. Sound like he calling you out, Blanco. Sound like he calling you out.
Yo, Joe, I wanna play.
She says, Foodie, who's Foodie? Foodie said they like the meth out here. Yeah, they like the meth out there. That shit lasts you 3 days and you lose your whole fucking facial face.
Your facial hair, you should say, see?
Facial face. You ain't got no face. You lose everything. Fucking nose, your lips, you lose everything, doggy. That meth will fuck you up, son.
Yeah.
I don't like nothing I can't have sex with.
So you only like ecstasy?
I never tried it. I've never seen it.
That's the only thing I ever tried besides weed is ecstasy, and that shit was fucking magnificent.
Yeah, I never did that.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Yeah, say no to drugs, man. You know what I mean? Say no to drugs. You see what happens.
I said when I told myself that shit was so good that I'll never do it again. You know? I never did that shit again.
Look at Frankie. See, that's an example.
Yeah.
See,
and he just dropped your link, yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's the shit. That's what happens when you loyal to the wrong niggas, my nigga. That's what happens when you loyal to the wrong niggas.
This is what drugs will do to you.
This nigga, he's that nigga though. Like he's yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! You step on your fingers when you're hanging off the roof.
Who your governor is here?
Yeah, he right here.
What up? What up?
Salute, my brother. Salute. That's my
Hello, man. What's good with you, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Maintaining, man.
Yeah, I've been out here for like an hour together. Yeah.
Sick of Joe, man.
I don't know what's going on. Is this a background or shit going on in here? I see shit going down.
That nigga's lit, nigga. He feel like he in the roller coaster. He think he in an action park or some shit. He think he in the
Yo, this shit is moving up and down. The
He
back.
say he Rod Playland.
The nigga think he in the casino, my nigga. He went in the jackpot.
Oh shit, yo! You
know when you walk in the casino, you hear all them lights, nigga. You hear the noises. You like, somebody about to hit.
The nigga got commercials in his background, doggy. Yo, the nigga giving epileptic seizures right now.
Yo, that's a fact. I don't know how you doing that, but that was crazy. I peeped. I was like, this nigga got the digital commercial, bro. It was different.
Yeah,
you can sponsor a lot of shit like that.
He said coming soon on Netflix.
He got a Tubi deal. He got a Tubi deal.
On Netflix. Too.
There you go, yo. Nah, that one's whack. I can't stick with that one, yo.
Yeah, too much pink shit.
Nah, this one's best, yo.
And none of them best because we can't see them. But it looks good though.
Nah, it's hot like that. That's better. That shit
It
shows
says
the bottom
Chapo
and
and it
part.
says iTalk at the top. It looks good.
It says every night, 11 p.m. late. That shit is fire, nigga.
And it says Millie in the side. I don't know who's Millie.
Come join the family, yo. Millie, yeah.
Millie.
A Billy.
That shit you used to love.
Hey, yo, if a nigga scan that code, if a nigga scans that barcode right there, he can get in the live. That's crazy.
Nah. That's to take them to the channel and shit. Yeah. If they scan it, it takes them to the
The
channel.
niggas running the scam. The niggas running the Nigerian scam right now.
That's different, nigga. How you all that this nigga went from not knowing nothing to knowing everything, yo. That's crazy. I'm not saying you didn't know nothing.
We put that on our merchandise too and shit, yo. So when we
That's
sell,
fire, but I'm saying on the chat, on the background, that's fire, nigga. I never seen that thing.
Niggas scamming and shit now. Look at this
yeah, scan that shit, yeah.
Put that shit in.
He's a scanning. Hey, y'all niggas better not be scanners, yo. I'm telling you now. I find these niggas are scanners.
Nah. Only in Nigeria.
Niggas gonna take 30 cents. I tell you. 30 cents.
You're stupid, yeah. Every time you scan a white a penny, you never
Go
notice.
to Walmart and niggas got that box fix. You know what I mean?
The box. Oh,
Yeah.
the scan. This motherfuckers getting caught with that shit now, yo. The fucking skimmers or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven.
Yeah. They running them shits, yeah.
Yeah, they late. The Indians is the late ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're the old.
They try to get in on it, yeah.
Everybody knows about that. They're too late. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers, it's crazy. Yeah. Motherfuckers went from selling drugs to scamming people.
Yo, Joe, you sound like you in the nature
You
walk.
sound like a politician, man. You sound like a politician right now.
Vote for Chapo, yo. Chapo for president.
You know what I mean? That's the biggest hustle in the world, right? Politics, right? Vote for me in the top, and then when I'm on top, fuck all everybody in the bottom. You know what I mean? That's the way.
Yeah.
It's a dirty game. Politics is a dirty game.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers. You got shit on motherfuckers get to the top, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah, doggy, it's a dirty game. It's a family game. You know what it is? Because you and your family got to be 100% deep in it. You know what I mean? We're going to take these people money. We're going to enjoy these people money. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, you got a bullshit with a straight face, right?
it's facts. You know what I mean? You, your kids, your
Sell them
wife.
dreams and shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? You and your wife, every time you say, yes, we go to the Bermuda.
21 to 45.
Yes, we go to the Epstein Island. Yes, for the weekend. Yes.
That's crazy, right?
It's just
Niggas
niggas
know
doing
they just was
hyena.
at Epstein. Niggas was just at Epstein Island last week, and now they're in the press conference talking about welfare. It's crazy.
That motherfucker, that Epstein Island, boy, that shit holds 1,000,001 secrets, yeah. I know, guaranteed this video, 100 fucking videos and shit somewhere surfacing. 1,000 videos, yeah, of all our favorite rappers, actors, singers, movie
Not for
stars.
nothing, Doogie. If I would have knew them, I would have gave them a couple of niggas I knew in the block too.
Let me ask you something.
I would have sold a couple of niggas in my block.
How much you think somebody got paid to sell Sin in that tape with Diddy?
They got 50,000 for that, yo. They got 50. They got 50 stacks for it, yo. Supposedly
That's
50
it?
leaked that shit, yeah.
For what?
For the
that-
tape of DP Diddy being his wife up in the hotel with him.
No, that's not his wife. That's fucking
was
Cassie.
his
Yo.
girl. Cassie. Yeah, Cassie. We know what I mean. It's sex, it's sex puppet.
Yeah, but let me tell you
Man,
something.
that was brutal, B.
I remember
Yeah,
there's
that
a
was
couple
fucked up.
there was a couple of tapes like that with Ray Rice and all. Like he was an NFL
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's a
I
lot
ain't
of
gonna lie. I think
shit
the
going
Diddy
on.
one got to top the Ray Rice and all them
Jay-Z
shits, yeah.
But that
Yeah, I
was
think
that
this is the #1 joint right now, yeah.
Wow.
It was 18. It was in 2008, 16. That was 8 years ago. So, you know what I mean? It's a relationship. You know what I mean? It's like he assaulted somebody from the street. You know what I mean? And she got
Nigga,
31.
that shit ain't right though, nigga. That's a little girl to him, nigga.
Bro,
That's a
she should-
baby, nigga.
Yo, doggy, right? I just
It would have been
seen
better if it was somebody from the street, yeah.
Cut though.
that's what-
Ain't no way
that's
in
what-
hell
it's a
you can
relationship,
justify
bro.
that shit.
Yo,
Bro,
doggy,
no,
man,
wait,
you-
nah, hell
I'm
no.
a
I ain't gonna
realist,
let you do
doggy.
that.
I'm a
No,
realist.
you ain't gonna
If you
crash
act
out
up,
here. I don't give a fuck.
if you
No,
act up, I would
you ain't
choke
gonna.
you.
No, you ain't gonna justify that shit, nigga. I got a
Yo,
daughter.
Blanco
You
be
not
like,
gonna justify
tell us
that,
about
bro.
that. Tell us about that, Kenny. What do you think?
Nah, I know
Tell us about
I know he doing, but nah,
Tell us
don't
how
do
you
that,
really
man. 'cause
feel, yo.
trust me,
Nah,
that
just fuck
nigga,
with
he
you.
did wrong, my nigga. No matter what, man, he did wrong.
Yeah,
man.
hell
And
yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that it was 2016,
Nah,
he
man.
was
Blanco
paying for
trying
that
to
shit
have
to
a
stay
heart
under the
and shit,
cover.
man. I'm with you, Kenny, man. Fuck that, yo. She did
Nah,
something
just-
wrong.
Oh,
you know
y'all
what I'm
wild.
saying?
Y'all can do what
She
y'all
shouldn't
gotta
have pissed
do. I
him
don't give a
off.
fuck.
You know what I mean?
What happened?
Jay,
Nah,
shut the
y'all
fuck up,
bugging.
Jay. Nigga, kick your daughter like that, Jay. You killing that nigga, bro. Get the
No,
fuck
no,
out
no,
of here,
but
bro.
hold
You
on,
don't give a fuck
hold on, guys.
what she
Let
did.
me finish.
Yo, there's a way to
But
handle that shit. You don't
hold
kick
on,
no
hold
kick
on,
or
hold
punch her down, bro.
I'm gonna tell
Yo,
you
that was
something,
brutal,
doggy.
B.
I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, she didn't went down the steps. Right? That's a red flag. Hold on. Right, yeah, check this out. She was trying to sneak
Because she
out.
waited for the elevator.
She was trying to sneak out when he was taking a shower. That's a red flag number 2.
You're trying to leave him.
Check this out. That's a relationship.
So what? That's what they do, though,
Hold on.
She thought she was home free, yeah.
That's a relationship. Now for that beat down, he gave her $30 million, a settlement.
Yeah, but that don't mean that the state can't
What are
pick it
you
up.
saying
Yeah.
by that, though? What are you saying, that he's not wrong? Are you trying to say that he's not wrong, though?
Saying I gave 30 million, man. Keep your mouth shut.
What happens between you and your wife behind closed doors?
Nigga, not if it's on the hallway of a hotel on the fucking camera. You bugging, nigga.
We're not promoting.
Did you see the video?
We're not promoting that, Frankie. We just promoting people's privacy. You know what I mean? He's a high. You understand? He's a high profile.
Yo, I'm just saying, my point of view, he's wrong. That's what I was saying from the beginning.
All the way around,
There's no way you could justify that.
But you know what?
No way you could
Give him
justify
10
that.
years. You know what?
She was leaving because he punched her on the side of the head, B.
Give him
bro.
10 years. Give him 10 years. I
And then
seen
the
whole
fact
video.
that
He
I
threw
don't
her with
even
the
I don't even care, but just the fact that shit shows that, look, they talking about Kim Porter, right? Who knows now how deep down that rabbit hole that's gonna go, bro?
Oh, but you don't. You can't. There's
Well,
no
they said that he
videos.
broke her
There's no
nose, right?
videos. There's no videos.
That there wasn't a
she
video
cut him
until
with
this
scissors
came
and
out
she sliced
7
his
years
wrist.
later.
She sliced his wrist, and he went to the hospital. Gene Dill exposed that already.
See?
He broke her nose badly, nigga. He broke her nose and flew out to somewhere in Italy to get her shit fixed in like a week.
Yeah, I understand, but that's.
He never said nothing about it.
First of all,
Yo, this video is 7 years old, so imagine what's coming out
it's
next.
8 years
yo.
old. It's 8 years old. First
8
of
years
all,
old.
it's devastation, right? This happened in LA, so that's LA business, right? And then second of all, when they charge him with the trafficking, let me tell you something. When you have a girl, right? I'm from New York and New Jersey, right? So if I find a girl,
You gotta claim New Jersey right now.
hold up, doggy, hold up. If I fly a girl from Tennessee to my crib, that's trafficking now.
Yeah.
If I tell her, yo, come over, I'm gonna pay the ticket, the Greyhound bus, the Trailway bus, whatever, come through. You heard me? You'll spend the weekend with me. No, that's
For the
trafficking.
chicks on the Peter Pan bus.
Come on, the Peter Pan bus.
They
That's
gonna put him on the
trafficking.
mega bus.
Yo, it's trafficking. If it's probably no, I
She's
don't know.
volunteering, and she's volunteering. That's trafficking.
But I'm not talking about the trafficking part. I'm talking about the ass whooping he gave that little girl, bro. But the bottom line,
But we humans, doggy. We
Nah,
fucking humans.
nah, bro, you cannot justify that with anything, nigga. I don't care. He got so much money.
The whole world be in jail then.
Yeah, because there's a lot of niggas
that's
doing way
not.
worse.
I don't believe that. Niggas ain't doing that shit to their wives
Yo,
or they
there's a
niggas.
lot
Nah.
of you telling me it's niggas out there that did worse than that? Get the hell out of here.
Of course, my nigga.
Come
But
on now, man.
yo, listen. But this is not. They're not
Niggas
the
out there
camera.
doing worse
They're
than
not
that
the
every
topic.
day, yo.
They're not the topic. They're not the camera. If you get caught the camera.
How many girls out here? How many girls out here accepting all that abuse and that dumb shit right now going on? Oh, I love a dumb nigga. All that dumb shit. Come on, man. Stop that dumb. Come on, man.
I'm not saying it's not true. You're speaking facts. The reason why she left when he was in the shower is because if he's standing there, she's gonna keep holding at the door and choking her. He probably was waiting for that nigga to get away and get out so she can leave the building.
So what you want? You want him to go to jail?
Exactly.
Nah, but I know right is right. I know right is right and wrong is wrong. I know right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck with that
Let me
nigga.
tell you something. I want to tell you something real quick right now, right? This for everybody. So she's a hot. He's Puff Daddy, rich, a party promoter, one of the greatest party promoter ever lived, right? And now he got a high profile girl, singer, up and coming, young girl, and he made her a star and made her her girlfriend, right?
Okay. So
she accepted.
Is there more to that?
Is accepted this stuff that she accepted the $30 million
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, that's nothing. That videotape is probably nothing compared to what he did to her.
Oh yeah, it's not, yo. I've heard crazy
You know what I mean?
stories, yo.
Nice. I heard he did shit in front of the whole clique, his whole
Yeah,
bodyguards
yeah.
and shit like that and everything. You know
It's
what I
all
mean?
coming out.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, like what happens in closed doors, man. That's
Nah, yeah. Look, there'll be one thing. All right,
we in a
listen.
different
If they
time,
were
bro.
arguing,
We in a different
Look
time.
at these
Look at
girls.
Bill Cosby.
How about she played them? How you don't know that she was playing them? That she was
it
cheating
doesn't
on?
matter.
You don't beat her ass though, nigga. You let her leave. You expose her. You're a rich nigga. You got a brand under you. Like you got billions of dollars, bro. You connected to Jews and all that. Like you don't do that. That shit will tarnish your whole shit. You gotta know better than that.
You don't know because she knows too much of his life. You hear me? She knows.
That's
she
why he
knows
paid her the
exposure.
30 billion. That was hush money, yeah.
You hear me? That's hush. That's everything. Come on, 30 million.
But it
right
still
now?
don't justify. It still don't justify it, yeah.
So what
Like,
you think that? So
it'll be one thing. It'll be one thing
right
if they was
now,
arguing or
right
something.
now.
Maybe he pushed her or something. Maybe, you know what I'm saying. But he like fucked her up, yo. Like dragged her through the hallway and shit, yo, and kicking her while she was down. It was crazy, yo.
No, but it's wrong. We're not supporting this Diddy bullshit putting hands on the woman. We're not supporting that. But what I'm saying is right now, she took the $30 million.
Yeah.
Right now, what type of right now if they lock him up, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be a family civil court.
Oh, they could pick up the charges if they want to. They could charge
Yeah,
him.
but what kind of case is it? Is a civil court, a family court? What is it?
It's a criminal court, yeah.
Criminal court. That's right there in LA. Caso cerrado. Case dismissed. You know what I mean? It's domestic
I
violence.
doubt it, yo. I doubt it,
Domestic
yo.
violence case. Now it would have been in New York, in one of those hillbilly towns.
What up, young? What up, Eric?
You know what I mean? It's in LA. That's Light.
Yeah, Light is here.
Yo, salute to my brother Light, man. That nigga's MIA.
Yeah,
I didn't even know this.
you there, man? He might have stepped off.
Yeah, but like I was saying, yo, and these boys out here trifling too, man. People don't understand. They be bossy.
They try to hit her with a Rico joint?
Kenny,
Damn,
what
yo.
up? Kenny, what up?
Hit her with a Rico for what? For domestic violence?
No, man, they got mad shit on them supposedly, yo. The whole trafficking.
No.
Then they had remember the little young dude that got arrested that supposedly ran drugs for him and shit, yo. All that, criminal enterprise, yo.
Couple of grams of cocaine, all that good shit from Peru. You know what I mean? He had some of that good shit. He got caught with it. Then he
Yeah,
got
remind me not to hire you as my attorney, yo.
No, I am your attorney. I am your legal aid. That's it. We're gonna get you out.
My publicist, nothing, yeah.
Any case you gonna get, I'm gonna let you go out with community service. That's it.
I don't know, yo. I don't see it the same way. He need to go to jail, yo.
Purchase charges. She's not purchasing charges. The state's what is it? Is the state's gonna pick it up? And what?
It happened.
Oh, social media is picking it up. Nobody else.
Yeah, they already picked it up.
That's another thing too,
Yo,
Joe.
niggas
Social
be
media
forgetting though
making
this nigga's an informant though too. Like you gotta
That's what they
understand, bro.
say,
He's a plug. He's been an informant for
They
years.
talk about him and
Niggas
Jim
been
Jones,
said-
yo. They talk about him and Jim Jones as informants.
Jim Jones got caught on
Allegedly.
a wiretap talking about hitting a nigga, and everybody else in
Yeah.
that whole set got caught up 2 times.
Yep.
And nigga Jim's is still in the street, no, allegedly, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Not for nothing, dog. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing to worry about these motherfucking feds or nothing. But if the feds will get
What
you,
up, Atlanta girl?
if the feds will get you, they're gonna get you, right or wrong, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna get you. They're gonna get your family. They get you at their weakest point. You know what I mean? That you gotta give something up. That's why you gotta stay out of trouble and stay humble.
Yep. When they come, yo, they got something. They're not gonna come half-ass, yo. That's why they got such a high conviction rate, yo. Yeah, they got a high conviction rate, yo.
They came for all those Prince and all those Mr. What is it? The head of Universal. All those videos.
All of them. Weinstein's and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, over there, because the head of Universal is the Disney guy.
All them Steens, was in trouble,
Watch it there, because my brother Frankie's last name is Steen.
Oh shit.
Steen.
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't know he was Jewish, yeah.
It's Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein.
Shit, yeah. See, even he was in it. Frankenstein. Frankenstein makes sense.
Frankenstein. His uncle is motherfucking Harvey Weinstein.
It was all a dream.
You know what it be though, too? I always say this: them niggas is assassinating his character in the real world, in the virtual world. With the online shit and everything. He's gonna feel it. Trust me, they're gonna have some strong repercussions. Like, you're gonna see a different Brother Love or whatever his name is gonna be.
Yeah, the crazy thing is probably all the music is banging through the roof,
But you think that they're gonna charge P. Diddy? Who's gonna charge him? I don't think nobody's gonna charge him. It's just a video that's linked. That's it.
I just think that if they don't charge him, he got a stain on him. And a lot of brands that are like up there with the big boys, they're not gonna partake in that.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
It's a family matter.
Oh man. I don't know. That don't go down in my family.
No. But I'm just no. We're not talking. Of course, we're not supporting that. I support, people's business. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you marry, business. You know what I mean?
Wait. So are you saying?
Check this out. It's like, let's just say this. You don't have to have a physical fight. You go to Walmart, you go to fucking Target, and you go with your partner. And you be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Don't make me embarrassed out here. You know what I mean? Like, you right or wrong? No, nobody understand?
And you gonna grab her by her ponytail, throw her down, and kick her in her face, and then stomp her?
No.
So you see, you know where to take it. Like, you're not gonna go that far. And if it gets
those
you
behind
closer,
those doors, those in the hallway, nobody was out there.
Hell no, bro.
He was in the
Hell no,
towel.
you can't.
Tory Lanez didn't get no pass. He's doing 7 years.
She was trying to sneak out. That's a relationship. She's trying to sneak out. You hear me? How many times? Look at, there's a case right now I just seen today. It's called Brittany Smith. Right? It's Brittany Smith. Is on Netflix. It's a woman that somebody abused her and everything. She came back and shot the guy and killed him, and she got locked up for murder. You hear me? So we're like, come on, man. You know what I mean?
I don't know, yeah. I mean, but see, there's a difference. There's a difference in acting in the moment and shit, and leaving and coming back. Now that becomes premeditated murder, You know what I'm saying? When you leave and you come back, versus momentary insanity and shit,
But for $30 million, then I think Puff Daddy should sue her.
Why? She didn't leak the video.
Well, but who knows? Who knows? I don't
Supposedly 50 dropped it. Supposedly 50 is the one that dropped it.
50 didn't drop it. The people had that shit, that video. The people had that video, and they just waited for one day to just drop it. That's it.
Well, he supposedly paid $50,000 for that video and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo, how about if that's what they raided his house for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be that video. It was in a safe somewhere and shit.
Nah, that video.
And Homeland raided that shit. Went in there and found.
That's PG compared to the video they took.
Nah, that's a good point. That could have been in a safe in his crib and shit, And then they leaked it to the media, Or they fed it to 50 and shit out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
I can tell you this much. The only one who could have got that video is TMZ, because You know, the Jew got
TMZ
that
have
money.
everything. Yeah.
You got that
TMZ
money. You
got
know what I
everything.
mean?
Yeah.
I seen the downfall of P Diddy with the TMZ.
Oh yeah.
I seen that. So
The rise
it
and
just,
fall of P Diddy or whatever it was.
it just like, let me tell you something. Like Shake Knight, I seen this interview the other day, and me being an older guy, let me tell you something. And I know a couple of people that made it in the world, in the sports and industry. And when you get on top of the world, you know what I mean, and you got a lot of money, they're coming for you. You know what I mean? Because if you try to go in a different route, because I think this guy said it before. He said it clearly. What's his name again from the Drink Champ? Drink Champ.
Oh, Nori.
Nori said it. The doors. You know what I mean? And you don't hit that door, they're gonna come for you. You know what I mean? If you walk to that door and you go by yourself, you know what I mean? They're gonna come for you. You know? And that's what it was. Look at Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? They locked him up.
I mean, what he did like a month and shit, yeah, and then he walked out the door or some shit, yeah.
Who?
Floyd.
No, they locked him up the other day. Now he's in jail.
When?
They locked him up like 2 days ago. Now he's in jail.
For what?
Now he came and do lives and tolerate. You know what I mean? For real.
I don't even know he got grabbed up. Yo, what the fuck they grabbed him up for now? Some more domestic shit?
He owes a lot of money out there.
Did he a Democrat or is he? Does anybody know if he's like a Democrat or if he's voting the Democrat Republican? Because that could have a lot to do with it too.
He's in the power with the votes.
We got the election coming up probably in September, right? Is election time or November?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
And now they put this out there. I think he's a Democrat though, because remember he was with the vote or die shit with the Clinton and the Bushes and the who was it? I think it was Obama or the Clintons. I can't remember who was
Hillary.
Yeah, he was with the vote or die campaign. So.
Yeah, but that vote or die was an independent thing. It didn't have a side.
Yeah. You're right. But it felt like it leaned more Democrat. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I ain't like, you know what I mean? It was almost like you being
most
forced
people that got
to,
money. Remember, most people that got money and shit, yo, is Republicans because they get the tax breaks and shit, yo, for the rich people. Yo. That's why they vote Republican and shit. Yo.
I mean, I could say that. Yeah, I see what you mean. But the Democrats is the one that every time there's a Democrat in office, you know what I mean, the shit be crazy. Like, it be a bunch of shit going on that we don't know. Mass S's, you know what I mean? I don't want to say the word, but school joints, all type of epidemics, pandemics, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be different. Like, these niggas want to cook the society on pharma. Big pharma makes money when the Democrats are in office. I promise you that. Look at Dr. Fauci.
Fauci? Oh, you're saying that
nigga, he's a trigger name.
Damn it. Fucking Blanco, yeah.
But you gotta think about it. It's all chess right now. They playing chess, nigga.
Yeah.
They trying to find a way to beat Trump by all means necessary, nigga.
That ain't happening, yo. That shit is all pre-written, yo. I'm telling you. I've been saying this forever, yo. He's gonna be the next president.
Yo, that's like
what,
the sports. We watch the games and be like, yo, this shit is rigged. Politicians.
I just watched a video with Shaq admitting it that was rigged, yo.
Yo, the Simpsons said that remember when Trump, they're gonna be like Trump in the casket a long time ago. Remember, Trump is still going around. You know what I mean? Still going around. It could be like disappeared. You know what I mean? End up in the other side.
They also showed them like Biff, yeah. Remember?
We just gotta vote for somebody. You know,
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Telling you,
yo, put it like this. I've been telling niggas about the airplane shit, and Donald Trump got a Boeing plane. So just keep that in mind. That's crazy. The nigga brought that up. I was like, that's crazy. Nigga might do that nigga dirty, bro, after he win that shit. Flying back. I mean, I'm just saying what I heard. I heard, you know.
Damn. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
Yo, everything is. You can look how they did Paul Walker's car. They made the shit turn into a robot on them. You hear me? Like they can have this shit. Once you got them fucking sensors and the push to start, nigga, that shit's a little robot now. They control that shit.
Yeah.
Them
They're all
niggas are
electric.
fucking. Yeah, them niggas high wire shit turn into Bumblebee nigga on the highway.
So I want to tell you. I want to ask you a question. So do you see with the elevator when Beyonce's sister beat Jay-Z up?
Yeah, Solange.
That wasn't no beat up though. Come on, son. You hot.
He tried to reverse rights it. Yeah.
You beating the shit out of him.
Exactly.
That was not really like a
Come on, you gonna
could take
justify that,
Oh,
Blanco?
brother, she was smacking him.
You ain't gonna say nothing
Yo,
about that?
Jay,
Come
shut
on
your
now,
ass
B.
up, Jay. You
Come
wild.
on, nah, cause
That's
yo, stop
supporting
that,
abuse.
cause
We're
you
not
know on the
supporting
real that was Jay-Z beating her up. Yo, we all be dissing Jay-Z right now, so you know
Hold
what I
on.
mean?
Yeah,
Come on,
yo,
Shorty don't get no pass for that.
Or
there
wasn't
you
it
go.
based off of some shit that happened with the sister?
They try to claim he was cheating,
Oh yeah.
but she tried to
He
say
was
he was
fucking with
cheating.
Becky. He was fucking with Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let me just say, we ain't nobody picking sides or nothing. We just talking about, all this equal shit going on and everything, right? And like what the same publicity, Ray Rice, same shit happened with Ray Rice. Jay-Z got beat up by the shorty. You know what I mean? And now this with Diddy. Like these are millionaire problems. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors. Like
That shit could be an elevator ritual.
that's a $30.
That shit could be an elevator ritual, my nigga.
That's a $30 settlement. Now, if it was somebody, another girl, if it was that Miami little shorty, the Miami Bad Wild little girl from Miami, if it was one of those little girls, okay then. But it's shorty got paid $30 million already for the ass whipping, so let her be. Because if not, she should not take the $30 million and go to trial and make that nigga rot in jail.
That's why she took the $30 million.
That was my sister. That would have been anybody. I'd be like, fuck that. Let that nigga rot in jail. We ain't taking no fucking money. Ain't no fucking. We're gonna start the abuse right now. We're gonna make a fucking. We're gonna start with him. You know what I mean? We're gonna start with the head, right or wrong. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is, my brother. That's the way of life. That's the rich man. That motherfucker put a dream team together for motherfucking Northwestern and Howard University and Caso Cerrado, Casey Smith. You know what I mean? She got $30 million. She broke the NBA, the NDA.
So you think the $30 million justifies the action?
Yes. Because if not, no, not me. No, it doesn't justify. But I'm just saying for her, she took the $30 million, not me. But she took the $30 million for the ass whipping. That's what I think. Because that would be my sister, my daughter, my anybody. I would be like, fuck that. We're gonna take this shit to trial. Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't even make it to trial, to be honest. If it was my sister, my people's
Yeah,
he'd have got done in.
Yeah, of course. No, we just saying. We're like, this is reality. So, and she says, you know what? The tape is out there. The tape is leaked out there. Everybody's gonna see it. You know what I mean? Give me the $30 million, bang bang, and that's it. Because TMZ was hot. TMZ had that shit up for like 6 months before anybody knew what was going on.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's going to jail. I think he need to go to jail.
I think he deserved 10 years, though. I think he deserved 10 years.
At minimum,
Yeah, I think he deserved 10 years. Frankie.
Because that's only one incident right there. Yeah, that's just one incident.
Just governor, just for that bullshit kick and all that. Yeah, little 10 years, nigga. Little 10 years.
Yeah, but that's just one incident. That's just one incident.
Yeah, it's 10 years, man. Little 10
we got to do 10 years per incident and shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? No. But if he's gonna take a 4, he gotta take a 4. You know what I mean? Because he got too many innocents now. The girl that got shot in the face is talking from the club, and she's telling the whole world, "Yeah, Diddy shot me, not Shine." You know what I mean? So there's a lot
supposedly Shine is coming out too and shit.
Yeah, everything's coming out. You know what I mean? I'm coming out with a lawsuit too. My fucking liver's fucked up because I was drinking that Ciroc. You know what I mean?
5 bottles a day, yo. That's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, I got $150 million lawsuit. You know what I mean? My liver's fucked up. You know
You
what
got psoriasis of the liver and shit.
I thought that nigga was gonna say my liver's fucked up because I was at a Diddy party.
His spleen and his liver, yo. His spleen.
Pause, my fault, pause. That was a pause, my fault.
Ciroc. Now you go to a Diddy party. I do not drink. I do not smoke. I smoke on my own weed. Now, from now on, doggy, when you go to parties,
I don't fucking walk by and just blow something in your face.
I'm not drinking no more. Nobody's party. I don't give a fuck. Unless that shit come in a beer in a can, shh, and I hear that shh, I drink in it. For real. I'm not even taking the bottle. Niggas motherfucking recycle bottles now. I want a can. I want a can of Modelo, a can of Schaefer. I don't give a fuck what you gave me.
Motherfuckers is injecting them shits. Oh man. Oh yeah. Back in the day though, motherfuckers was loving going to Diddy parties. Remember back in the day, they like, yo, nobody throws better parties than Diddy. And now all of a sudden they all turning their back on them.
I got 11 sisters. We're not with that abuse shit.
God damn.
You know what I mean? We, you know what I'm saying? For real. I got 5 brothers, 11 sisters, and I seen it done.
Shit.
You know what I mean? I seen it done, but you know what I mean? And we lived it. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm against all that shit, man. Shit. I remember one time in Rikers Island, it was about 1,000 motherfuckers going upstate. I mean, going to Rikers Island for domestic violence. For real.
Yeah.
So at one time. So I remember all that shit. You know, we was throwing them niggas, but other than that, yeah, man. Fuck them niggas, man. We don't. That's so. But the Diddy is a millionaire. People talking about like it's serious, nigga. You don't got millionaire problems. Shit, there's women out here drunk, get drunk every night, and be abusive to their man. Nobody talks about that. You know what I mean?
And they should be prosecuted too, yo. They need to be prosecuted too.
What happened?
They need to be prosecuted too. Fuck that. Yo.
No, vice versa, because there's a lot of men still bullshitting out there. You know what I mean? But a lot of women right now, these days, is more women, more violent, toxic. Like the word toxic came out. What you think toxic is? That bitch stabbed the shit out of him. That bitch smacked him in front of everybody. You know what I mean? And she's in the club with him and making show. You know what I mean? Like I said, you go to Walmart, she's embarrassing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Be like, bitch, yo, I tell you in the ear, you bitch, don't start this shit right now. Choke you to fucking death. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yo, but other than that, nah, man. You don't make no scene like that. You know what I mean?
You know that saying where they be like, it's only speeding if you get caught. I guess that's what it is. It's just one of those things. Like they probably both do it to each other, but he's the one that got caught doing it, so it just looks bad. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh no, she ain't.
I don't think in that situation. Yeah, that situation, nah. But there's other situations.
No, well, I'm just saying he's the one that got exposed in the camera. Like, you know what I mean? She probably be beating a nigga ass too. They probably be fighting like cat and dog in the house. You know, like Bobby Brown and Whitney. You know what I mean?
She's in good shape.
Yeah, but she's like fucking.
She's a woman.
20 years younger than this motherfucker. You know, she's. I don't know, man. I don't think she was going up against him like that. I think that was all her get her ass whooped, you know. I don't think they were going at it like that in the crib. Now the Rihanna, the Rihanna Chris Brown shit, yo. I think she was probably like thumping it out with him, yo. She seemed like she was wild.
The problem with that, they're saying that Riri punched him in the face.
I mean, she looked like she looked like she'll punch a motherfucker in the face.
Yeah. That Riri punched him in the face and everything. Went off on him because she found out, you know, he's getting those texts in the DMs and all that. You know what I mean? And 2 piece, bang.
Yeah, that shit was wild shit too, yo. But I believe they definitely banged it out, yo. I know she wasn't going on like that, yeah.
You know, but Diddy looking ugly, man. Diddy looking ugly, and you know what? For me, he just looking ugly on social media. You know what I mean? Social media. You know what I mean?
He going to jail, yeah. He going to jail, yeah. Because if there's one video, there's 5 more videos.
For me, I'm gonna tell you, he's not gonna go to jail because it's entertainment. He's in the entertainment business, and he got a lot of powerful friends. But if he do get locked up, man, get that nigga fucking 10. Man, give that nigga a couple more years, man. Like 20 years, man. Because he's a fuck up.
At minimum, you know.
That was some fucked up shit, man.
It was, yeah. That's just one incident. I heard so many different things, yeah, about this shit, yeah. I heard that he wanted her. I heard he wanted her to get a breast job and shit, yeah. She didn't want to do it. He forced her to do it. Right after she did it, he didn't like it, and he made the doctor take the shit out, right after it was done, The doctor was trying to refuse to do it and shit because he was saying it was so dangerous and it was so, because it was such a new surgery, that he threatened the doctor and made him to do the shit, Like, come on, man. Like, this chick went through torture, Like the R. Kelly shit, he was just pissing on broads and keeping them like sex ladies and shit like that. This is way beyond this shit,
But that's a lifestyle.
Way beyond.
People gotta say that's a lifestyle. You want to be rich? It's volunteering, my brother. People don't understand the industry. For real, it's not.
I think people don't know what they getting into and shit when they fuck with these people and shit.
If you get your doggy right now, there's girls right now. If you go to Miami right now, there's girls walking around with like a guy walking around with 2 girls in a leash. Why?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Cutthroat. If he's pulling her back into that hotel room after she was trying to get in the elevator and leave, that's considered kidnapping, bro.
Yeah.
No. So he put
someone against their will. She went to listen. He could have. If you want to take it to your route, him punching her, knocking her down, whatever. Then that's you, But him dragging her back to the room, that's what.
By her hair.
By her hair, that's kidnapping, nigga.
No, but what was worse? Hold on, I seen the video, right? Check this out. That he dragged her to a corner, right? Right after everything y'all seen, he dragged her to a corner. He sits down, right in the hallway, right? He sits down in the hallway, and she's in the corner, cover her face. He grabbed like a vase. He threw it at her, bang, and everything. That's looking more violent than what he did before. You know what I'm talking about? It was a big glass vase. You know what I mean? Like so right there. You know what I mean? Like he's in the public eye, Frankie. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you 100%. He got to go to jail, but he's not gonna go to jail because the status and who he is. You know what I mean? And who she got paid $30 million for that. Right now, it's not like New York. I'm a regular dude. Or it could have been one of the regular guys, and that could have been a video in the hallway of somebody in the Capri Hotel in the Bronx, and they show it up, right? Yeah, they're gonna lock me up and all that, lock somebody up because I know. But people like that, they got status, man. They got money, You got lawyers that know their rights and everything is behind the scene and everything. They will sue. They will put a fucking silver suit on the hotel for leaking the video. That's number one. You know, I studied the law so much that this nigga should rot in jail, but he won't. You know what I mean? Facts. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
And that's California. Remember, that was in the Hilton in California. You know what I mean? Beverly Hills. So come on, doggy. So the owner of the fucking place and this and that. So there's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit.
People
like that don't deserve to be People like that don't deserve to have money, and people like that don't supposed to be out there. You know what I mean? But we got good people out there, you know, like us. That we wish we had that money, and we would do good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would do definitely good with that money, right or wrong. Each and
try,
every one.
right?
You know what I mean? So
Try.
we find our main squeeze, our our loved ones, our wives, whatever, and just live our life. Spoil you each other.
Yeah.
Fuck fight. Just spoil you each other.
That would be the life, yeah. More money, more problems, though. More money, more problems.
Yeah, I don't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. She's a gorgeous, beautiful woman, innocent. You know what I mean? I think she just tired. She got tired, man. That motherfucker he controlled her life. She was a young girl as a 17-year-old, right? 16, 17-year-old. Control her whole life.
Yeah.
Fed her drugs, fed her first hit, her first blunt, her first threesome. You know what I mean? Everything. He sold her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Funny because I think that like I could see a similarity to Aaliyah with her, you know, like that's what they was probably doing with Aaliyah.
That's what I'm saying. That status right there is Hollywood status. They grew up, you know what I mean? They signed already as a young kid. You know what I mean? Like those Disney kids and all that, they signed already their life away. The families can't do shit about it, but just hold their little money, whatever the industry gives them. But other than that, that's the way it is, man. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
That's the way life is.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
You know?
That's why I would never want my children to go through that business, man.
But right now, but Frankie, right now it's getting better though, Joe. It's getting better. The industry is getting better because we got a lot of African Americans, a lot of Spanish brothers, a lot of good European directing movies and stuff like that, and legit. You know what I mean? Legit. They're taking this bullshit. People not gonna work with these bullshit people no more. You understand this abuse shit. For real.
We'll see, man. Hopefully.
It never ends.
Yo, my bro.
Yeah, I'm about to
cut though. I'm gonna slip up. Joe.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up myself. It was 3:00 and shit. You know, I gotta get up early, hit the road. Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, I'm gonna do a lot of things. Fuck it.
Way past your bedtime.
You going live, nigga? We ain't going live, nigga. You lying?
Yeah, we're going. We on.
Yo, Jet. I'm gonna see if you want. If you want, I'll be there.
There you go. All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody that hit the panel, Squatters. Make sure y'all tap that like button on the way out if you have not hit it yet. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to all the links in the chat, Let's support each other, Appreciate everybody. Let's see what we're gonna go out with. Here we go. Appreciate y'all. If they only knew.
He say he be where the shooters be. I be where the shooters be. Trenches ain't nothing new to me, that's the best place to recruit for me. Sometimes I move with 20 men, sometimes it's only 2 or 3. He thought I was just talking, pulled up on him, had the truth with me. I see clout chasing activists, phony politicians, crooked police, word, God is my witness. He said, why it seem like the violence just won't stop, they pay attention. The system designed to work this way, crime pays, it's a business. I done seen the truth, turn the man whole life around. He saving lives, he grew, he used to just brag on his body count. If I love you, I'm gonna hold you accountable. My brother's keeper, ain't no time to waste. If it ain't about growth, you could count me out. Look, the people know it's real, the people know it's fake. Love will have you outlast all the phonies and outlast all the snakes. Feds be out here killing us, then making brothers catch the case. That's why we gotta stand on business, brothers, for our future's sake. You know. And we all we got is the Almighty, all praise, the one body, one mind.